Well, hello there. Ooh, hang on. Let me fix some lights. There we are. Let's see here. Let's see here. I kind of want... If I just... That feels a little silly, I'm not gonna lie. uh... Okay, I'll stop fucking around with the lights. Better? God, this does make me look like I'm way more tired than I want. And I'm the DM, I'm always tired anyways. By the way, I've been fucking with the audio levels for a lot of my stuff, so if there's issues with that, please let me know. Alright, let's see here. Now, what say we get ready, shall we? It is, after all, very important to be in theme for these sorts of adventures, isn't it? I think this is going to be very, very fun. There we go. Got that all nice and centered. Amazing. That's much better. I'm really excited for this. If y'all have any questions before we get started, please let me know. In about 7 more minutes, I'm going to be unmuting the Discord so that you can hear my players as well. Unless they at me because, oh shit, something's broken and we need to fix it. At which point, I got nothing. We'll just have to do it. I know this is silly, but I'm having fun, so, let's see here. I need my DM notes. Thank you. I'm so glad people enjoy it when I do that extra little bit of fun. I mean, spooky season is coming up, after all, and what's the point if a girl doesn't dress up for it? This is gonna be a lot of fun. We're almost ready. Alright, 3 more minutes, and we'll be turning on the audio for Discord, and you'll get to hear my players be insane. As they rightly should. Their DM is me, after all. And, I enjoy what I'm doing. I'm having a thought. I'm going to make that just a little bit bigger. A little less bigger. There we go. I like that more, don't you? Hey, Irisine, how you doing? I'm so happy to see you. Welcome. We will be turning on voice for my players in just a minute. I just wanted to make sure I had the first 15 minutes set aside in case anyone in the audience had any questions about what we're getting up to today. We took last week off because I did hot, naked, lesbian stuff at a heated pool. Plus, I got sick the week before, and that was not fun. Thank you for saying so. And since tomorrow is the start of October, and therefore spooky season, I figured might as well use that as an excuse to dress up, shouldn't I? I have some very fun ideas coming up that I very much hope you're all going to enjoy. But now is the time. So I'm going to be unmuting my players. Alright, I am unmuting the Discord now. For those of you who are here, if you have anything you'd like to ask me that the public can hear.
I'm trying to think of the best possible responses that I could give to that.
Can I shove Gonthar into that lake?
Please!
Yes, you may.
You'll have to wait for
Yes!
initiative, but yes.
Don't worry, I'll roll low for you. Although Vinkosh doesn't need me to roll low. I do have a decent dex, but he's also got a +9. Or a
I have nearly a +10.
Yeah. Statistically, you're not likely to beat Vinkosh in a game of wrestling.
Ooh, that might actually be fighting words there.
I said you're not likely to
Yeah.
beat Vinkosh, but I feel like Gonthar's prepared to try. Focus on my
Yeah, that's what I'm
hands
thinking.
off. Okay.
She does fairly well with that sort of thing.
Shoot, what did I set Crivis Elementals?
Hang on, let me just...
Guess purple blue.
Seems like the camera focus is good now. Gonna keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
So, yes, I know there are probably some questions concerning housekeeping and whatnot, which I have a brief reminder during housekeeping, which is not simply just for all of you players. It is also a thing for anyone in the audience who is going to be perhaps newer to the D&D experience, especially with the online methods via Roll20 and the like. But we'll get to that later. There's obviously a bunch of shit that we're going to be getting done today. As some of my players know, I did put something out for all of you to read earlier. I have some very fun plans for this session that I know all of you are hopefully going to have a good time. I will tell you in advance, as I have been told, however, Zara is not feeling well. They are a little on the sick side. So if they are not talking a lot, that is the reason. They are...
He's also not here right now.
Yeah, this is
Take a
true.
minute.
But
I'll be here in a second.
I'm sure soon, but I had to take a shower before we officially went live, so I can't blame him on that. What I will say, though, is if they are not talking a lot, that is the reason I have been told in advance. So, yeah. Which, for certain members of our audience who apparently really like the sound of Zara's voice, I'm sure that's going to be a right shame.
Oh, Lord.
Hello.
But, since now we have things set up in such a way that they'll be able to see the picture flashing and bumping based on whomever is doing the talking, it'll make it a lot easier for our lovelies in the audience to be able to tell who the fuck is who.
Yeah. My microphone has been acting up again, even after doing quite a bit to fix it. So we'll see if it's acting up tonight or not.
I hope
Doesn't look like it is.
not. Alright. But I'm relatively sure not only do I have everything ready for today's session, I've got what I need for next week's session as well. So,
Alright. I'm gonna
I
throw something in the microwave real fast.
amazing. Which, for all of my players, make sure you are sticking around after the session is done, because I do have very quickly to let you know some stuff about that. Oops, that is not where I wanted to go. There it is. Now I'm on the right page again. Amazing. I am very excited for today. I hope all of you have a wonderful time. Oh no, apparently, Kree is having some Discord issues. That will be terribly inconvenient. Oh, well. Oh, in alternative announcements... Oh, thank you. Welcome, Mr. John Wick. I hope that's good popcorn you've got there. As a quick, thing to the side, some of you may have noticed that I am not streaming on Twitch as often lately. Admittedly, the majority of my personal streams that I'm doing by myself have kind of moved elsewhere, to which I have various links that are being set up. I think I have some more that I need to put up as well on my D&D Discord. So, yeah. That's gonna be fun. I'll see about putting a link to the Discord in the bottom of Twitch soon as well, because we're still gonna be doing this every Monday. With the exception of the one-off a month, because hot gay shit. However, the majority of my streams are on a different website, which, a smaller website, but I have personally been making a lot more money, so it's gonna do a lot better for me financing the time needed to get the work done to prep work for these campaigns. So, yeah, that's a thing now. Why am I being intentionally vague? Reasons that make sense if you know which websites I'm talking about. But you girls gotta survive one way or the other, so, I'm gonna do what I gotta.
Which ones? I
Uh,
don't get it. I don't get it.
you are in the Discord, so you can literally scroll up to the top of it and to under the links, page.
Oh yeah.
I made it.
Yay,
Finally.
you fixed your shit.
Finally. Finally.
Actually, I'm gonna delete that one. I don't really need to have that up. I'm sure there's more that I need to think about, more that I need to add to that link reference, page on the Discord, but, I'll worry about that later. Alright. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. With the... Irosine, they are inside my personal D&D Discord under the links page. Some of them are also under my Discord profile page as well, so there's a couple of different places to find them. I'm also in the process of looking into setting up like my own link tree or some link reference website, something I can use as a central depository for that sort of thing, but that's all very much in the works. Oh, amazing. Jewel found the missing string from that shirt. So, yes, if those of you who are interested in it, I will be adding the link to my Discord in the near future, to my links on Twitch itself, so you can use that to follow to my D&D server, where, you know, I run the D&D stuff. I got nothing more for that. Sorry. 5 minutes left. Alright. Alright. How you doing today, Zara?
Sick.
Yeah,
Damn.
you mentioned. Wanted to check and see how bad things were.
And from what we're hearing, it's very bad.
Yeah.
Very.
Definitely bad considering that rasp.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Hopefully, no one will want to hear more of that. No.
Well,
Unless they simp really hard for it and they really think about it, then yeah.
Well, we are gonna hope that doesn't happen. I'm gonna mute myself both on the stream and the Discord, pop to the bathroom very quickly. Y'all are free to talk with the stream listening into what you're plotting and scheming against me.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna try to seduce the blood dragons, right?
No, we're gonna go around them and seduce the Dream Eater.
I mean, I like the idea, but aren't they faster than us?
Are they? I don't know. I'm
I
confused.
thought they were moving pretty fast.
Nah, I don't think they are. I don't think they are. No, I don't know. Maybe.
They're small and they have wings, so I'm gonna assume they're faster than us.
Ah,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Hate to break it to you.
Fuck. We'll see what we can do then. A little shit.
Alright. I'm back. What schemes are you not telling me about? What evils have you planned for my world?
Everything.
Free.
What was
Fabulous.
that? Oh. Actually, nothing. I don't think we.
That's fine. I didn't expect you to actually do all that much, but I figured I'd give you the opportunity to scheme against me with the audience knowing, but me not. Alright, so as a very brief thing, as everyone is here and we're about to get started, 2 measures. 1, housekeeping. As a reminder for everyone, and this isn't just a reminder for all of you, this is a reminder for anyone watching who is interested in D&D, has never done it online and the like. If there is a roleplay scene going on between a couple of characters, and the rest of you are unable to talk or do anything, but you would like to, that is still stuff you want to do, but separate from what everyone else is doing. What you can do is you can type /me in the Roll20, narratively describe something your character is doing during all of this, and I will be able to read that, so will the audience, and I will be able to tell you what rolls to make if you to do whatever it is you want to do while the scene is still going on. See, like that. You can absolutely do that. And I can be saying, roll this, do that, to the people doing the narrative moment vocally, but also typing that out to you as well. I will tell you what to do and what not. I will say, if you're doing the /me, make sure that one is what you are actually doing, and keep meme talk to when you're not using that bit of code. This way it's going to be easier to tell apart, and I won't have to stop and ask are you actually going to do that? Just for future reference. And this will work also if, like, you're sick and your throat is going on you. You can be typing something in there. I will see it. If I think I need to pause the roleplay in order to make things happen, we will be doing so. And if not, I will just type out what I want you to roll. And hello, honeybee, welcome. We're about to get started. So, that bit of housekeeping is one of the 2 things. The other thing is, for narrative reasons, Cross. Atlas will not be joining us in the first round of what is about to happen. You will be joining us in the second round, though.
That's fine.
So, with that sorted and those 2 things out of the way, I believe we have everyone here and ready. I believe, if I am checking my notes correctly, I think it is Zara on recap this week, or was it Gonthar?
I don't think it's me.
Because I think it was Vinkosh who did it last week. Well,
Yeah, I'm
not
pretty
last
sure I
week,
did
2 weeks
last
ago.
week, but I also know Zara's sick tonight. If you don't mind doing it this week, we just go back to Zara. Gontar.
That is
If
if
you
you
happen to-
want.
I did not prepare for this, but I do remember it for the most part. So
well, that is very good.
We started off just after we finished up in the cave, and we began. Party split up for a little bit, and we began pursuing the tracks of this thing that we've been following, or that we started following at least. And Gonthar made the connection that if it's anything like her, as it was moving, it seemed like pieces of it were breaking off and taking their own paths. And so she thought, well, if it's anything like me, those smaller pieces should just be a piece, a much smaller, weaker piece of the main body. So if we go after those, maybe we can get something useful out of them and pick it off piece by piece. So we went and did that for a bit. It was we found something that was big, black, and jelly, and it was a little concerning. but we split it into multiple pieces. Thank you, Bear. And eventually we killed it, and we harvested from it and realized that it was very, very close to a village. It hadn't gotten to attack the village yet, but it looks like that was probably what it was about to do. So we checked up on the village. Everyone, the one person who saw us thought we were weird because nothing had come to happen. So once that awkwardness was over and we got to see a snail cat, we left and then started pursuing the main trail again. And we bumped back into Cree, kept going, and then spent some time pursuing another small piece. Eventually stopped that, went to the big lake, and Cree investigated it, found some underground, underwater caves that they could theoretically get to. That's probably where the thing vanished to. And now we're in on that. That's where we are.
Well, one small addendum.
Oh.
Something to add to the end of that is after you had done that, you had gone chasing after another one of the small trails due to trying to find something else to follow because Gonthar being absolutely terrified of going in the water. To which you did follow one, and you encountered the things that are about to be on screen in front of the audience now. These strange slime-like entities that are loosely mimicking the overall appearance of Dove. This is what they look like one more time for point of reference.
Damn.
So, getting started, very briefly. Atlas.
Yes.
You would have been yesterday with Hestian, trying to help gather up supplies and materials so that when you do eventually track down whatever caused this, you have enough healing remedies and whatnot to try to make sure you are prepared for the fight to come. During this process, as the day has risen, Hestian has realized a thing that he desperately needed to ask the Dove that was in the cave before. He said that he needed to pop in and check, and he asked you if you could ride ahead, check on the others, make sure they were okay because they weren't back yet.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
Obviously, Atlas would be like, sure, and just like ride off on a phantom steed.
Yes, I presume you'd have done something of the like, hopped on a phantom steed in the morning, getting going, and Hestian, while technically by himself at the moment, is with a Dove, who, even with their medicinal and their healing power stripped of them, is still a Dove. So most things they would go up against in a fight would not last against a Dove one-on-one. So you're not feeling especially worried about it.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know Hestian well enough to know, too, that if things get bad and he's by himself, he'll just run. If he has to.
That's true.
So, that is what you have been doing. You were keeping him safe and helping him with gathering resources and materials. You probably spend a few moments chatting here and there while finding supplies. All stuff we will be getting to later on. For the moment, you are currently on your way to meet up with the others.
Yeah.
For the rest of you, however, we start this morning with you have all gone to check in on the strange replicating slimes, these strange oozes that take these very bizarre shapes, a bright red. They slowly crawl their way through the jungle, and the one thing you're easily able to make note of was the fact that when they're touching the ground, their bottom seems to liquefy a bit. But as it's just, slime moving across the ground. However, when they lift up into the air, which they can do, not super great, they don't fly particularly fast, but they can. That bottom, which was more slime-like, reforms into a more solid shape as they are in the air.
Mm-hmm.
That is what you have seen before you and what you are currently following.
How far away are we? I don't know if we're actually like on the edge of the map or if
At the
we're
moment,
a bit away
you
from it.
are probably about, I'm gonna say, 150 feet away from them. So you're maybe, I'm gonna say, another 40 feet south of the map.
Okay. You should be careful giving me 150 feet and multiple creatures in an AoE.
Oh, I'm
Looks down at spellbook. Only fireball.
I'm aware. However, very quickly, since you brought that up, make me a perception check, if you would please.
Okay. Perception. 14.
So it is very hard to aim at them from this distance. The amount of trees and brush and the like that are in the way in that 150 meter pace is so much that unless you had perfect aim, you're more likely just to hit a tree and cause an explosion, alerting them to your presence. There's also one thing that stands out to you. There are 5 small ones of these, not the one big one you thought you were following so far.
It doesn't look like the track. Or it doesn't look like the trail keeps going, right? It doesn't look like they're following a trail as well.
Not at the moment. It looks like from the little trail you were able to follow, these perhaps 4 of them kind of looks like it split off, or maybe the 5 of them did, and we're just continuing to go straight, because the big trail kind of just stops, but it's when it's stopping that the other ones seem to just come out from that. So you're not sure if it's subdivided on its own, or if a bunch of small parts fell off of it as it was lifting off the ground. You really just cannot tell.
Oh, so like the trail ends about here.
The trail
Is that what you're saying?
for the big one ends much closer to you, and
Oh,
where
okay.
the big trail ends, and you're not sure if it's just lifting off the ground or splitting, because it's really hard to tell. However, it does look like these things continue from its trail. So while you are not able to tell which, it is entirely possible that these are just the parts of that big one split into smaller ones, like almost like a reproductive cycle.
I could believe it. I don't like that I don't like that description.
But like I said, you also cannot tell if that is the case, or if whichever big one took off from the ground and just left those
Right.
behind with how the impact is.
It doesn't look like it hopped into the water's way too shallow for that, right?
Correct.
Also a big splash probably. Okay. Well,
Well, I mean, that is what you're able to see.
we want. Oh. Well, wherever the majority of it is, it's not here. Maybe. Do these things still seem to be moving?
Oh yes, just quite slowly.
Okay, where are they going? Are they still going in this direction?
Yes, they are.
Maybe we could follow them? Or scare them and follow them? I think that's what we said last time.
Yeah. I think that's what we said last time, is we were gonna scare them off and then follow it to see where it goes when it's wounded.
That's probably a good idea.
Yes, your intent was, I believe, injure them enough to make them scatter and or run, and then try to track that.
If we do
So-
it from far enough away, they might not. They might recognize they're in danger, but not really. If they still can't tell where we are, maybe they'll just run because they won't see a fight to fight and just know they're in danger.
You would also know with the perception roll of 14, like I mentioned before, the trees in this area are so thick, you would have
Yeah, I know.
to get closer in order to try
Yeah,
that.
I know, but still, even if we might have to get closer
like the
in order
idea.
to do something like that, but still, we can give ourselves a decent amount of distance. All right, let's move forward and actually take them on.
And I'm gonna interrupt you there because Vinkar starts off in anger.
Fantastic. Can I get stealth checks from the four of you as you are at about 120 feet away from them?
Okay. Oh god, they can detect us from there? That's us.
Although that's me measuring things out.
That's fine. I get it.
I'm not gonna make a stealth check, but Kriv will.
Oh. Are you going to go talk to them?
No, he is not.
Thought he was. I mean,
Shame.
damn.
Oh, damn, Kriv.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gonthar, do you want to add any luck points to that?
I hate the way you said that. Fuck, should I?
The answer is yes.
I could use sorcery point to reroll. I'll add one. I think one is enough. God, hell if I know.
What do you mean, hell, if you know?
I don't know.
Oh, final answer. You're adding one for 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Are you sure only one?
I love this pulling on her.
So
You're stealthed.
here's
Maybe.
what happens. First off, good news, Gonthar. A 14 just barely is a success. So the three of you are not being observed at the moment. Vinkosh, you're not even trying to stealth. You're just charging straight at them. Is that correct?
Yep, he's enraged.
Fabulous. Alright, so we're gonna need to get everyone on the initiative tracker.
Already, goddamn.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez, that's a low roll for me.
Ah.
Should we start on the map?
Hey.
Not yet.
Nice.
You,
Not
make
yet.
sure the three of you and Kriv are at the very bottom of the map. We will be getting Y to Y in a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, but I thought as much.
Rep.
Alright, fan.
At least I go. At least I go before the dragons or the doves.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a win. So, first off, Kree, you are going to now be at at 60 feet away from them, with your movement from stealth. So from 150, that puts you up to here at 90 feet away, as far as close as you can get to this part of the map. So you can put yourself just about anywhere, this line or below. Same for Zara, Kriv, and
Sorry, I think you're on the
Gonthar.
wrong layer.
Oh, I might be. Hang on.
Whoopsie.
So
Eh.
here and below is how close all of you can be.
Okay. I should probably. If we're stealthing, probably throw on some spells first. I will.
Yeah, not the worst idea. Also, Atlas, I believe your Phantom Steed moves at 200 feet per second? Well, per round?
Per round with a dash, yes.
Per second.
Sorry, per
Per
round
second.
for a dash. So,
Slash!
Mew.
you are going to arrive to where you are at the bottom of the map on the Phantom Steed, from dashing at the end of this round, which is going to put
Fair
you
enough.
at currently 300 feet away from them and 150 feet away from the party, approximately.
Fair enough.
Per second. That was just accidentally overshoots the map by like 5 maps.
just like zoom past them, like, wait, gotta double back. Gotta double back. Shit.
Yes, I meant per round, not per second. That's on me.
Fair, it's fair.
So, continuing, that is the three of you and Kriv. Vinkosh. Because you
Can
are...
I bear mode on that as we're sneaking up?
as a bonus action, yes, you may.
Alright.
Vinkosh. While you are, expeditedly moving towards them, they do have their turn, and as the only thing they can see, and very clearly running straight towards them, the 5 of them are aiming something at you. You are going to be
Oh boy.
You are going to be having 5 attacks fired at you, just running up to them like this.
Go for it.
Oh, hell.
And the dodge action prior to this would have been awesome.
Wait, what?
Nothing. I'm just thinking about my one love, the dodge action.
Alright, fantastic. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh jeez, that one. That fourth one hit.
Oh,
What's
no.
my current AC?
So-
yeah, I don't think we can actually dodge any of those. So go
If
for
you
it.
have, these do count as attack rolls, so if you have anything to try to, increase your armor class for some of them, you can do so.
That would be a gift of water, but unfortunately, that 22 is just slightly above the maximum AC I could get.
So no matter what 3 are
Oh,
hitting
hell.
you. Got it.
Yep.
Alright, so let's do these in order then. First up, this
What kind of damage we're dealing? Okay, fire. That's not bad.
fire
Bludgeoning's
and
wearing low.
yes. Number 2. Now, these effects require it to beat your armor class by 10 or more. As even with the nat 20, that is still too short of your max armor class.
Yeah.
You do not have to worry about the secondary effect.
Oh, hell.
For those wondering, extinguishing the fire on you can be done as an action by yourself
Let me
or by
calculate
someone
the fire
else.
damage.
Of course. And here is the last one.
Oh,
That bludgeoning isn't nearly as bad as I thought it'd be.
yeah, I was like,
least crit.
wait. Yeah, it was a.
The
the
first one
two
was
At least you resist fire.
That is true.
Yeah?
and I'm gonna react to that last one because that's the one I was worried about.
That is entirely valid.
Where was it? Deflect attack. There we go. I'll reduce the bludgeoning by 13.
Amazing. Love it.
So 24 minus 13 is 11.
Alright,
I'm still pretty sure he's knocked out. Even with the resist.
let's see here. The
Uh,
total is 30 fire in half. That's 15.
Holy shit.
I
Oh,
No,
believe
it's not.
believe you should still be up by 2 healing.
No, I'm pretty sure you're missing the crit hit too. In that.
Well, hang on. You're resistant to fire, yes?
Yep.
So let me do something very quickly. We've got 7. You are not resistant to the bludgeoning, correct?
Yeah. Cut in half, that is 29 and a half. So Vinkosh is down.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
Oh no.
Ah!
So that is the total we are looking at, 93.
Jeez, that
None
crit
of
was
us
unfortunate.
have that much, except
Yeah.
for Kriv.
Not even, yeah, nobody has that much. Not even me.
I can
Uh,
do self heals, that's about it.
I tried to give you a chance to sneak up closer to them. You chose not to.
Oh no, that is perfectly in character, so like I'm
Uh-huh.
well aware of the consequences of my action.
Alright,
Yeah, fair.
so long as we are on
Go
that
ahead.
page, they fired a
Uh-huh.
concentrated volley at one of you. Shit gonna happen. Y'all know the world around you is dangerous.
Watch
Anyways.
Vinkosh roll a nat 20 on the death saving throw and we'll see what happens.
Honestly, Vinkosh is fine.
So, continuing, next up, top of the second round, Kriara, you are up first in bear mode. Vinkosh, you are on deck.
Shit. I had a plan and then Vinkosh got vaporized.
Well, he's not vaporized, he's just very badly burnt.
You'll be fine,
I-
don't worry.
I can't cast spells in wild shape yet.
Nope.
Got nothing for you.
Ugh.
Alright.
Oh, I need to turn on my combat music while you decide.
God.
Alright, I'm just gonna go with the original plan. I'm gonna rage and then dash, fly up and dash to drop on top of this one to try and just get it squished.
Amazing, I love it. Alright, so you are trying to do the thing where you drop on top of it, yes?
Yes.
You are intentionally
That's
taking
right.
the fall damage?
Yes.
From
You're
how
a
high
flying bear.
I am a flying angry bear.
up? How high up are you?
Let's do some math. How high can I get? 80
About
feet.
3 brownies in.
You're going diagonally, so
Yeah, I'm flying diagonally. So I could do... If I fly at a higher angle, how high can I get?
How fast can you move?
What's your movement speed?
I can move a total of 100 feet.
You can get 100 feet up.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
you
Huh?
can be 100 feet up. That's going to be 10d6 of falling damage if you choose to do that.
Yes. I want to at least get one of these things distracted enough to not have that happen again.
Okay, so we're going to do this. You are using your bonus action to rage, yes, which means you are going to be able to resist this damage. You are dealing with a total of 38 points of fall damage. That is bludgeoning for you to take half of.
Alrighty.
19
65
once you've
minus-
divided it in half.
Alright. I can math.
It's all good.
I can math faster than you.
I am
You
liking the
definitely can.
combination of these two songs together. They're a fun combo for this moment.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
There we are.
I forgot.
Yeah, I do play
Alright,
music.
so that's 38
Alright.
damage on that one, and he is hopefully squished beneath me.
So, hang on 1 second. Let me see here. I need to move you down a bit. We're gonna move your main token into the corner just so it doesn't lose initiative. Just so I can access their token. They are taking the 19 damage. So, when you land on this entity and then just drag yourself up a little bit, you see a large chunk of it has been splattered across the ground, but it is still relatively intact. You're not quite sure because of how foreign these entities are, but you assume that had to hurt a lot. But this thing is fluid in its appearance, so you're not sure if the raw brute force did all that much to it. As a quick reminder, you are wild shape, your attacks count as magical, yes?
Yes, but
Okay.
that's just me dropping on it, so I wouldn't call that an
Wait a minute.
attack.
No, it doesn't count, but I just needed to double check for future reference.
Yeah.
Did you dash to do this?
Yes, that would have been everything I had.
Okay, fantastic. Alright, Vinkosh, if you can 2 GM only, send me your DST.
Yep, just a moment. I just need to actually make sure I did the math right.
Not a problem.
'Cause For some reason, I think I might have did it wrong.
Oh, hang on. I did a mistake. That 93 should have been minus 13 that you resisted. So that should put that down to about 80 damage
See.
total.
18 plus 21 plus 24 minus 13. It's 50 plus 29.5. Oh, no, I'm up. Barely, but I'm up.
Hooray!
Oh shit, the
Yeah,
math
10
works!
points matters is the last one.
Fantastic! You don't have to make me a DST then. You can just take your turn. You
Yeah, the
fucking
total is
goober.
79.5, rounded up 80.
Yeah?
Damn.
So I think Vinkosh would still recklessly charge and go after the one that was landed on.
You have
Absolutely.
1 hit point.
Just 1 point?
I don't know how many hit points you have, but
These are all gonna be cold damage.
Clearly,
I swear for Christ, I crit.
just barely above 80. No, you said
Only a
20.
cold damage?
Yep, it's cold. Let's see what happens.
Alright, well, a
11
20
cold.
Okay, so that first punch, I have to move you down for a second because as you drive your first punch into this thing, raw, cold powers of water rushing through your fist, it makes contact with this entity, and this red oozing entity, roughly mimicking the shape of a dove, freezes and shatters instantly.
Hey.
Oh damn!
Alright, so we use cold damage.
what does
Got
it look like when it freezes?
So, you know what it's like to see something subjected to liquid nitrogen?
Yes.
That, but much faster. You can tell this slime-like entity will probably melt eventually from being frozen on the ground, especially with this warm weather. However, that thing is a puddle on the ground even once it melts.
Yeah.
No, that Zephyr Strike won't help here. Don't mind me, I'm just looking through spells at the moment. Oh, okay, that's one spell I can cast, because I don't have the movement to actually reach anything else, sadly. I'm
That
gonna
is
cast Healing Spirit,
Absolutely.
and
Alright.
heal for 10 points of healing.
Amazing. That's an excellent idea. I assume you're putting this healing spirit on yourself.
Yep,
Fabulous.
no one else is injured, so...
No, it's entirely valid. Just wanted to double check. Alright, if you are all finished.
Yep, well, I'm finished. Kriv isn't. She,
Amazing.
seeing what happened, will rather break cover and run towards Vinkosh. She should be in range.
Yeah?
How long? Much reach is her healing? 60 feet. Oh, yep, she's in range.
Yeah.
She'll. Oh, that's a low heal. She'll
Yep.
heal Vinkosh for 10 again.
Yep. And then she is taking 3 points of poison damage.
Yep.
Which, as an FYI, because important clarification, even when she is in her earth-focused form, that poison damage that she takes is self-inflicted. She cannot ignore it.
Oh damn.
That's interesting, since she's supposed to be immune to poison. That's good to know.
It is largely having to do with the way this infected core was made and what was used
makes
to
sense.
make it. It's attacking the soul more than physically doing it, if that makes sense. Anyways, if that's it for Kriv, Gonthar, you are up. Zara, you are on deck.
Okay. Well, my options are either zoomies or slow zoomies. I think I would rather just go zoomies. So she is going to fucking book it. And I'm gonna get her... Oh, I could get her all the way up to 1. Are they in the air?
They are maybe a couple of feet off the ground.
Okay. So they're in melee range of someone standing on the ground. Good.
Correct.
I can either... No, I can't do it this way. She is going to book it in their direction. And she is going to have to first, as she's running, her feet let out a loud popping sound as heavy amounts of air shoot out from beneath her feet. Less than normal, but enough to give her quite a boost as she launches herself across the battlefield. And eventually gets to right here. Hello, friend. I had a dash as well, so that's the end of my turn. But
Fabulous. Hello. Alright, fantastic. Zara, you are up, and Atlas, you will be, where you are now at the start of your turn. You are on deck.
There.
Just another thing. I'm gonna make this easy on you. I don't even know the radius anymore.
Where the ladies at? Zara speaking.
yeah, you should be able to get
Shut
all
up.
4 of them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Essentially, he just watched Vinkosh walk or sprint forward like a madman, and he's almost casually walking, and ice ball from space comes down and collides with all of them. I am using a sorcery point to do fucking transmute spell to make my fireball cold.
Nice.
Okay, that's a
and
choice.
it's a level 4 fireball
Okay.
because warlock.
Yeah,
Warlock, let's go.
it ends
so
like a few inches away from Golthar, and she
I'm
like
gonna,
has a
I'm
brief
gonna-
panic.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't need to save. It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh.
They are all immediately dead,
Oh,
as they all are turned to ice, hit the ground, and shatter like the other one.
Oh,
Aw.
goodness.
I did not think they would go down that fast.
I didn't
Sorry.
even
Kind of needed
remember
one
him yet.
more. We kind of needed one
Anything
alive.
else for your turn, Zara?
Oh, I hate
I
that.
want to do a
what?
perception around. Actually, no, I want to do a arcana on these things because they did go down too fast. And there's something wrong with that.
Absolutely, give me an
Is
Arcana
it
roll.
Arcana? Is it Arcana or is it something different?
In this case, it'll be Arcana or nature or medicine with different information depending on what you roll.
It's Arcana. I'll take a 10.
Alright, your best guess is these things might still be, like, fresh and new. So these ones might not have had the time enough to form and consume and to actually become a threat yet. Like, they could do a lot of damage, but they had not consumed enough, biological
Nutrients.
information in order to be able to handle being attacked.
He's
Oh.
just gonna look around and say something to... I can't discern when I'm in or out of character anymore. He's just gonna say something doesn't feel right. And that's gonna be my turn.
Slow bear head tilt.
Yeah, fantastic. Cool. I didn't know this was gonna happen so quickly, but okay.
I don't like the way you said that.
Trick pony.
So... Zara. I am going to... let me see here. I'm going to make something visible now, as it is coming out from hiding. And,
Okay.
we're gonna have to see which way its cone moves.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, what?
Hmm?
Oh shit! That's exactly what I think it is, isn't it?
Wait,
yeah,
I was standing around top of that.
this
A
was...
Oh.
This was farther back. It is coming out of the trees and appearing here.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
It is, It is... Apparently, this thing was doing something to make itself low to the ground and underneath the brush. It was being incredibly sneaky. It rolled very well, which is why it is popping out of nowhere for all of you.
God damn.
And,
no.
yeah, so this has a 30-foot cone. Let us measure
Oh.
this.
Jesus.
Does it get to move first, or has it just done its movement?
It just did
It's
its
me.
movement.
Roll the thing.
It is...
Oh.
Yes, but I needed to see if it was hitting other people as well. So, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from you, please.
Oh no.
Well,
I'm going to re-roll that using luck points.
Amazing. Great
Very
idea.
good, very good.
All
And
right.
I pass.
That
There we
is
go.
just a success. As this thing comes out from under the brushes. Zara, you hear it behind you, and in just the nick of time, you drop to the ground and dodge the majority of what is coming at you. But there is still some of it that is hitting you as this concussive force of this magma-hot red goo is blasting over you.
God damn.
I take 31 damage.
Yes. That is... Let me double check here.
That's weird. My token has the wrong HP amount on it.
You might need to
I should
replace it.
have.
You can edit it. It's
This was a replacement actually.
Oh,
Huh.
weird.
I'll just I
You can change
fix
it.
So
Uh,
this this and then I took that much.
yeah. Take your time, figuring it out. Alright. Let's see here. None of you are in range for it to do anything else. Let me
Describe
just...
the thing.
Hang on, I'm just double checking what it's doing. Oh. Yeah, I think it's gonna do that. Hang on.
Oh no. What is it this time?
Yes, it's gonna do this as its, bonus action. I need all of you to make me a wisdom save.
Including me or?
Yes.
Oh, even me? Shit. All right.
Okay, that doesn't have a range. That's
Uh.
kind of terrifying. Okay,
Yep. I made
Ah,
wisdom.
yeah.
I'm good.
I
Jesus.
disadvantage very easily.
Okay.
So,
Which
I
one
was
is
gonna say,
this?
Gunthar, you do not have disadvantage on
No.
this one. The reason is, and Kree, you understand this, Zara, you're picking up on it a bit. This thing shouts immediately after its breath attack. The thing that you hear from it is more or less a garbled, like it's coming from a mouth filled with goop, shouting out a word in the tongue of origin. Kree, you recognize that this command, the word being forced upon you all, in this case, is kneel, which those of you who failed, you are prone.
Ah.
Well, you will be prone. You must spend your next action to become prone.
Okay.
Is
Does this
this
take
the
away our
command
turn, like-
spell?
It is
essentially.
functionally similar.
Okay, so does it take away your
Alright.
whole turn?
No, just
Just
your
your
action.
action. Okay.
Ugh.
Okay,
Damn,
that's not too bad.
What do you mean it's not too bad?
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
And that is it for its turn. Atlas, you are up. Kree, you are on deck.
Okay, I hear this garbled speech and I'm like, oh fuck, they already got into a fucking fight. Well, let's fucking go. I know I'm guessing I can pinpoint where the dragon is from.
Yes, you are now where you are on the map, so you can see.
Okay, Phantom Steed, dash all the way here. You know how this goes.
Yeah?
Fucking. And then, I should have prepared beforehand, but shit. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know for my bonus action. You know what? Just because I'm not in range of anyone, fucking Vow of Enmity, this shit. Channel Divinity Vow of Enmity. So, yeah,
Alright.
then Rot Cleanser shall strike with everything! Oh, shit, that's a 17.
Alright, for a 17 to hit on Rot Cleanser. That is a miss. Do you want to spend any luck points?
I
Or
don't
use a
have any on me!
Do
because
you- Do you have the reaction True Strike?
No.
oh,
So I'm gonna get a
Rip.
luck point. But it will be fine. Hopefully. Shit!
He's
Does
gonna
it-
get one shot.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting one shot. Wish me
Do-
luck, boys!
Yeah.
Does anyone else
Fucking
have something they'd
vaporized.
like to do about this situation?
Kree would like to make more concerned bear noises.
yeah.
He's well out of range of anything I can do.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Alright,
I think-
fantastic. Well, Atlas, you bring this massive weapon into it, and as your weapon comes down for it, it's a chunk of its slime, presumably what should be the wing, changes shape into more of a cushiony shape, absorbing the impact of your attack as it slows the attack down very quickly so that you do not have the momentum to hurt it.
I immediately just go, oh, that's fucking cheating.
Next up, Kree. Vinkosh, you are on deck.
Okay. Second verse, same as the first, because I have to get to it. So I'm I'm just gonna go 100 feet up and slam on top of it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Listen, it's free damage when I can't get an attack in normally.
I don't blame you. God damn.
No one's complaining. How high are you going up this time?
Another 100 feet. I can take it.
We'll find out. Alright. 28 in half for you since 14. And let me see here. Alright. This is falling damage, so it is resistant as well, so it is also only taking 14.
And there is now a giant bear on its head.
There is. It's clearly not happy about that.
Sitting on,
Alright, I assume that's all for you?
Yes, just making angry bear noises as a bonus action.
Alright. Vinkosh, you're up. Gonthar, you're on deck.
Alright, Finkosh will bonus action dash. Let's get to here. So I gotta spend a key point. And I'll make 2 attacks also. The healing spirit would have went off at the beginning of my turn, so I'm about to
Fantastic.
press that real quick. 8 point.
Amazing. Great choice.
And then 2 attacks on this big old dragon with the
Fantastic.
flanking bonus.
Amazing. Are you going to be stunning strike on any of those attacks?
Well, the first one's gonna miss no matter what I do.
Unfortunately, yes.
But that one will probably hit.
Oh, that absolutely hits.
Let's make it a stunning strike. So
Alright.
con, please.
Absolutely.
Roll damage. It's gonna be 13 points of cold damage.
Hmm.
Well, that wasn't unexpected.
whoa, yeah.
Rip.
Well, so 2 things. 1, good news. It appears to be reacting to the cold the same way the others did. However, this thing is considerably sturdier, by far. 2, when that chunk that is frozen comes off, there is clear and obvious, still unfrozen goop attached to the outside that was frozen. And that goop does something.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
Poopy.
As the goop that falls off and hits the ground forms
Becomes a little guy.
It becomes a little guy.
Anyways, Kriv heals when caution, that's gonna be it.
That's
Alright,
so cute.
Another 10 night.
That's so good.
that is an
I love
opinion
that.
you can have.
Lord.
So yes,
Can I
you-
keep it?
we'll see. So Kriv is healing you or Zara.
Me.
Alright, fantastic. And anything else is Kriv doing?
Nope.
Okay, Gonthar, you are up, Zara on deck.
Alright, the moment this word comes out, Gonthar goes stiff and then immediately collapses to the ground. But a moment later, much shorter than usual, she kind of shifts a little bit as she fairly quickly comes back to her senses. Wait, that's not right. What did... How? Oh! And she pushes herself off onto her feet and launches herself a good bit and comes to a skidding halt. Let's... No, we'll go here. I think that's a decent spot. That's as far as she can get.
You're choosing
That's
to end your turn there? Fantastic.
Why? I hate the way you say that.
I'm just making sure. Alright, Zara, you are up, and Atlas, you are on deck.
Yep.
I believe I go prone, much like Gunthar was supposed to.
Yep.
She did.
And, oh,
Disruptor falling to
I-
the ground.
yeah, I sit down. I stand back up.
Get knocked down. Knock it up again.
So I use half. Wait me. I use half my movement to get back up. So that was my action, correct?
Correct.
I'm gonna have to look at spells in a minute, but actually, hold on. That was there. What's this range on this? This.
Though I will say,
Patterns,
just for
yeah.
clarifications, it's less kneel and more the exact word is submit. For those of you who understand it, the language, you understand that. Those who don't, what you hear is kilon, in a very gargled way.
And I technically don't fully understand it. Key does, but you never described Key as telling me it.
In this case, because you've been taking lessons, you've got a rough idea what it means. And
Yeah.
I will say during your turn, Key is also yelling at you to not to submit to it.
Unfortunately, he does, and then he stands back up, and then he looks at it, and this cold breeze kind of washes over him and towards the thing that's within 30 feet of him. I give him Zara's curse,
that's hot.
but
Alright.
I have to get away from him. Oh, no, I won't go there, but you know what I mean. Next turn, I'm gonna hurt this thing a lot, but
Fabulous.
Yeah.
turn.
Alright, fabulous. Alright, next up is this red slime dove of sorts. Ooh, it has so many options now. Let's see here. So, what it is going to do, it's going to do two things. One, it is going to willingly hurt itself a little bit. As for its bonus action, it is doing this.
Ah.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Which does two things. One, it is adding temporary HP onto the one beside it. And as it's doing so, there's a bunch of extra that forms beside it.
It's like a mama bird vomiting into the baby bird's mouth. Except it's
So
it's-
much worse.
yeah.
Don't put that image in our heads, I swear.
It spits out what is presumably a chunk of it. A good portion hits the one beside Vinkosh, but more goes past it, hitting the ground, and then forms into another one of these. That is its bonus action. For its action, it is going to be doing a couple of things. One, I need to see if it is doing this. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? There it is. First, recharge. Nope, it's not getting that back this turn. Fabulous. Alright, that it's got 3 targets in melee. So that is going to be 1 bite against the bear, and a claw against Atlas, and a claw against Vinkosh.
Yeah, fine, go.
The worst Dutch oven in the world. Wow.
Fuck!
Sure ask what it smells like.
Does it?
So, bear, bite, 20.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that hits.
You
Oh,
are
yeah.
taking 13 acid and 5 fire.
Nothing is.
Alright,
Oh.
so 9, because I resist everything.
Fabulous. Claw against Atlas. That is a
Miss.
miss. Claw against Vinkosh. 23.
Tell it.
You are taking 10 slashing.
Wait a minute. Slash. I can counter that.
You can.
How can I react?
Wham!
Oops, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah.
There it is.
Alright.
That's gonna reduce that to 0, and I'm getting counterattack.
Amazing. Does the counterattack take your reaction?
It's all part of the same reaction, yes.
Got it, thank you.
That's if it's a ranged attack that it gets to make a counter.
Deflect attack is the reworked version.
Yeah,
I
this
can
is
use that against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage at all ranges.
correct.
Ah.
It does say the range. It's the,
Yes,
Read it.
however, there is more to it, and it is supposed
There's a
to
little
affect
more.
your melee as well. So,
Oh. That's freaking sick.
Anyways. If you reduce bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage to 0 as part of the same reaction, you can spend 1 key point to make an unarmored attack against a creature within range.
yeah, go for it.
Can't exactly do that when he's a mile away from me.
Well,
Oh,
this
fuck.
one, this
I was
one is
thinking about
right
the
Anyways,
beside you.
26. Well, 27.
Yes, a 27 will hit.
11, nice. Why am I making this
11.
worse for myself? And, you know what, Crib's right here, she'll react as well, because why not?
Alright.
Yeah.
Is she adding damage to that?
Yep. That's gonna be 5 cold damage. So, 16 cold.
Oh, righty there. That is going to cause another chunk to come off.
Oh hell.
That is your reaction, yes?
Yep.
Alright. And let's see here, because that attack did so much, it gets to use a reaction against you. Yes, it is going to bite at you.
Oh, wait, Hillwind can do that! Cheater!
Miss. 16. Alright,
It
Atlas.
didn't take
you-
30 damage.
yeah. Oh, I know.
It
was in
did,
cold.
because it's taking
Oh,
double
it's
from
it's
cold.
Taking double, so it just took 32.
Oh.
You're right.
Yep.
Agony.
Agony.
So, Atlas, you're up.
Agony.
Kree, you're on deck.
Okay. Okay, so I have the thing. I don't need to do anything for bonus action, so I'm just gonna. Oh wait, actually, let me hex this guy because I forgot I had this shit.
Yeah, that might
That's
help.
my last. I can use paladin spell slots or no for hex. I can, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm using that. Okay, and then I will hex it. I don't know. I really don't know what to. I guess I'll hex his strength just in case.
Strength, hex for strength skill checks. Got it.
All right, here we go. Advantage on this shit. Mother. Yep, there's my
Crap.
here comes my miss streak, guys.
Almost as if I
So-
called it.
So close.
Shut up,
One
Vinkosh.
One day you'll get your big bunks.
Wow.
I will. One day I will.
Well,
but not
bright
today.
side, you're getting luck points, so if you have to re-roll,
Yeah. For now, I'm just gonna stay here and look menacing, even though I definitely don't look like it right now. Oh lord, this is gonna be.
Alright,
on.
so that was your turn. I'm
Yes,
assuming
it
you're not
is.
using movement. Alright,
No.
next up is these. So what's going to happen on their turn is they're going to start sludging away. This one is going to start going this way. This one is going to start going this way. They are getting off the map. So this one is going to be about 40 feet off the map, and this one is going to be... No, wait, sorry, this one is 50, not 40. This one is 40.
That has
like
the
to look at
potential
that.
to be a problem.
Yeah.
They are dashing to try and get away from all this. This one here, that is beside Vinkosh, is not going to do that. What it is going to do is it is just going to try to bite you. So
I
for
mean, it can.
it can.
Man. Can try.
It'll miss.
Oh damn.
Alright.
Oh no, it just hit!
Oh no!
Yeah, you used your reaction.
No, I thought I had one more AC than I thought. Than I did.
Oh my
I just-
goodness.
Uh-oh. Well, you have a reaction that could help, but you've used it already. So unfortunately, 3 acid and 1 fire.
Okay,
I
that's
was
not too bad.
expecting
Can
a
just make it
lot
2
more.
fire. Come on, we'll
Yeah.
higher.
Bro!
Alright, that is its turn. Kree, you are up, Vinkosh on deck.
Alrighty. Okay. Gonna start with the essentials. Bite Claw. Can I call a shot for its eyes? Because I want its attention on me.
I mean, you can aim for its head without an issue.
I want its attention. We'll fight over it.
Oh no.
Bite 17.
17 is
18.
unfortunately a miss, unless you want to add any luck points to it.
18. He's blinking with
Yeah.
me.
I'll... Oh,
Oh yes,
It is a
flanking.
huge
Thank
creature.
you. Then yeah, that would be an 18. That does hit.
amazing.
Nom.
So yeah, give me damage.
Chomp. 12 magical piercing.
Alright, and your wild shape attacks count as magical, so it is taking the full damage. What else
Yep.
you got for me?
Gonna do a claw and just
You can.
rake along its jaws.
That would miss.
I do not have 5 points, so that's
you
all I
ha-
got.
I mean, you know that it's with flanking you have a 15. So do you have 3 points?
I do not. I think I only have 2.
Well, as I don't think anyone
Oof.
here has true strikes, 3 points would also
got-
get him up to 18. So is that everything for you?
Can I, as a bonus action, shout at it in the Tongue of Origins to focus on
not-
me?
Not while you're a bear.
Fuck.
It's gonna be. It's just gonna be a roar. It's gonna be a roar, just a roar.
Just a really deep roar.
A bear does not have the ability to speak in the Tongue of Origins.
Let alone speak at all.
I
Yeah.
agree! She
So,
says to the thing that she did
I'll-
not understand.
So I'll take that as a no, you've got nothing else then.
Yeah, that's all I got. That was a long
Alright.
shot anyway.
It's alright. Vinkosh, you're up. Gunthar, you're on deck.
Well, little fucks are off, and there's next to no way I'm actually gonna be able to catch them. So I guess I'll just keep focusing on big guy and hopefully take it out quick.
Big guy.
Yeah, valid.
Get the big guy. Get the big guy.
16.
16 is a miss, unless
Do
you want
I
to add
want
luck
to?
points.
I'll spend a key point to make that an 18.
That'll hit
To
them.
be focused aim.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, well then that's a hit.
That's gonna be 8
Holy.
cold damage.
Alright, so it's taking 16.
That'll hit for
Absolutely.
another 12 cold.
So, alright. That is 24 total, and another part comes off of it.
Whoa.
Do I want to make?
Bunch of little
This thing doesn't have a
guys.
reaction at the moment. I'll spend a key point to flurry.
Okay. 14.
I'll spend 2 more key points. Make that an 18.
Alright, third one hits.
For 15, is gonna crit anyway. May as well have. Well, you know what? We'll try one more time. So it's gonna be 15 cold damage, making it 30.
Alright.
Lastly, okay, I was fishing a crit there, so Crivel's gonna react for this next one, making it 19 cold damage.
Alright, 19. Oof. Okay. That's gonna cause some shit to happen. Because that is a lot of damage that it's taken, as a couple more chunks have fallen off.
Let's see, what would Kriv do in this situation? Vankosh is okay at the moment, so I think what she'll do is get in. Actually, no, we're gonna make that last hit also a favored foe, so it's gonna be another 2 cold damage. So now that's applied. Now Kriv is gonna jump in.
Alright, so 1 more point of cold damage.
Let's see, do I want her to attack? Yes, I do. She crits!
Well then, give me the attack roll.
That's 15 points of piercing and 10 points of cold.
Alright, so 20 points of cold damage, 15 points of piercing. Is Kriv's attack magical?
Yes.
Alright. Cool. That is causing more to appear.
This thing just does not go down.
Oh, the big one is it looks like it's barely holding itself together at this point. It is... I can't say bloody because it's all this big red goopy slime, but it's very clearly losing mass every time you knock a piece off of it.
That's it.
Alright. Gunthar, you are up.
I just realized how many I can get in a cone.
Amazing. Oh, by
This
the
might
way,
have
Zara,
changed
you're
my
on
turn a
deck.
tiny bit. I no longer can get in there. I'm realizing. Well, actually,
Yeah,
to
right
get
there.
here. Yeah, I
Or
could.
there. You got options.
I do. Things just changed. Oh no. That's fine. I'm going to fight the urge to go for some cone or line ability along this little path. And she is going to...
Damn gosh.
She is going to slip in there and, between these 2 little guys, she is going to... She slips between them and she is going to send an uppercut right into this dragon's jaw, as it's going in for its next bite. This will be... I think I want the Quillian one. Assuming it matters.
Interesting choice of words,
No,
but
wait. Fuck off. Yeah, I want the Quillian, or the not Quillian. This one. 1 hit beneath its jaw. That's a failure. Another against the temple. 19 still hits. I don't have advantage on that, unfortunately. And with that second hit, there is her other fist. No. Yeah.
I don't believe your fist counts as magical, does it?
It doesn't, but I'm not just hitting it. The other fist is going to come around. That's a miss. But when her fist collides with its temple, there's a loud popping sound as her elbow rockets forward. As it's colliding, it rockets forward and rips straight through this thing's skull, quote unquote, with a very loud pop as it takes an additional. I didn't put it down on my sheet. I did. 21 points of thunder damage as she rocks it with a pneumatic pile driver. Where's the thing? There's the thing.
Alright, it is force damage, but that does not change much of anything for how much it is taking.
And it needs to make me a Wim-Wom save, and also it is prone.
Alright, hang on. Oof. And another one is dropped down. And you said a wisdom save, yes?
Wim-Wom! Yep. I'll end the thing.
Alright.
That's a pass, unfortunately.
Yes.
Damn it. Yeah, okay.
And you can knock the...
That's gonna be it for me. Yeah.
I'm just reading it, and you can knock the target prone if it is huge or
Yes.
smaller. There's no saving throw on the prone? Wow.
Nope.
No, there isn't. It just happens. Deal with
Oh,
it.
well then.
It's something where hitting it is the difficult thing. I'm already spending a 4th level spell slot.
No, and I am not bothered. I'm just checking in.
Yeah.
Alright, the
Also
goop
just realized I need
can this thing actually? Hey, let me double check. No, actually, it is immune to being prone. Because it is a big pile of goop.
Well, it's not immune to getting its fucking skull pulverized.
True. Is that everything for you?
Yes, it is.
Alright, Zara, you are
Get
up.
bonked,
Atlas, you
motherfucker.
are on deck.
Ah, shit, I should have used my lucky feet. Okay, I want to use my lucky feet on that last attack.
Okay.
Sorry.
Quickly.
Okay, 20. It takes an additional bunch of damage. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, so that is... enough.
Ah, okay.
Alright, now Zara, with Atlas on deck.
What's enough?
For another one of these chunks to come off. This thing is clearly barely holding together.
Oh, okay. Ugh. I feel like shit. It's getting harder to talk.
No.
Oh no,
I'm
hugs.
fine, don't worry. Oh, I'm just stuck in this now. Great.
Oh
Don't
no.
laugh. It's not funny. It really
I
isn't.
know.
Yeah, I'm
Just
sorry,
take
man.
your time.
As Zara is standing back there, you know that effect that your hair has when you're underwater and it's just kind of free flowing?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's his hair right now. It's like there's no gravity to it as after he activated his curse.
That's hot.
And because you fuckers feel like bunching up, I can't do half the shit I can do.
Do it.
So-
I'm resistant.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Shut up.
Yeah, let's not.
Don't
I'll-
worry
I'll
about me.
wait.
I'll be fine.
I'll
I've
wait.
got 91 extra hit points after this form goes down. I'm fine.
I mean, if you do want to drop an AoE, the only person you're really threatening is Atlas. If you plan on doing cold damage, you don't have to hit Gunthar and the AoE to hit everything else here.
That is true.
Can I please do my turn now?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I transmute the spell, so it's cold. I do
Okay.
Zara's mini meteors.
Amazing.
This is the only way I can hit things without hitting you guys.
Okay, fantastic.
No, it's not that big. It's 5 feet diameter, I think. Whatever.
So something like that.
I don't know what you're doing. Yes.
Alright, so where are you
Essentially.
wanting them to be? The center point.
I'm doing probably there for the first one.
Fabulous. That's going to
Then-
cause 3 of them to make the save. And the big one.
I'll just do both of them right there. The big one does it at disadvantage because it's prone.
It
It's
is
not
immune
prone,
to
it's immune.
prone.
Oh, it's
Oh, it's immune. Okay.
So,
Oh, damn.
Oh,
That is
alright, so
12 plus 9, so
21.
that 21.
alright, are you
Bloody
dropping
number.
both in the same spot?
Yes.
Okay,
So they have to
fantastic.
make double saves.
Fantastic. Let me 1 second.
And it is cold.
Alright, so the total damage of 12 plus 9, that is putting it up
21.
to
21.
21, doubled 42. Okay, so theoretically, the ones that pass both could save. So the one does pass both, so it is taking 21. You are passing both, so you are alive as well. You are passing one of them, so you are taking 12 plus 18, so that one is just flat out dead. And Biggin, let's see here, failed the first one, succeeded on the second one, so that is 24 plus 9. 33 damage. And one last one of these, it comes off of it.
Oh, one more.
it's a whole zoo out here.
If I... You fuckers are gonna make me waste a feat.
Oh, sorry.
I hate all of you sometimes, but that is my turn.
All
That's
Oh,
awesome.
right.
God, I'm sorry.
Next up, Biggin, who is not a fan of any of this. So first things first. Nope, it's not getting its breath.
Thank you. Thank God.
Good.
Alright. It is going to use its bonus action. I need all of you to make me wisdom saves.
The
God.
bear and Kriv get +3 because of my aura. Just in, just so you guys know.
That's a plus 11. Jesus.
Thank you.
Are you
My
kidding
name is
me?
Obedience.
Oh my
and I will not
God.
listen to you.
Zarya
Well-
says, no.
Well, I got natural one shit. It's not my night.
Rip.
And I just got my 3rd luck point. Fuck!
Alright, so
So the Crib's gotta take that.
for those of you who failed, which in this case I believe is just Atlas and Kriv, the command is a very gargled rue or run.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Oh, God!
So your action must be spent to dash away.
This motherfucker really wants me to die. Oh, great.
Remember,
Oh, you're going
Once
super
he
far.
nibbled.
Remember,
Meow.
that is only your action. You will still have your movement afterwards. And your bonus
I'm on-
action.
I'm still on the horse, so
I
I'm gonna
know.
go 200 feet away from goddamn thing!
So, so, continuing, that is, its bonus action. Next up, it has got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets. So we're gonna do this 5 times.
Oh,
Well, we're gonna do this 3 times, sorry. So we will go 2, 3. First attack, the bite is coming to Vinkosh. The second attack, the claw is going for Atlas. And the third attack is going for Kriv. It is also a claw.
Damn.
So, bite Vinkosh.
Oh, miss.
Claw for Atlas. Also a miss.
Miss.
Claw for Kriv.
Miss.
Oh, well then.
Nice.
It is flailing. It is doing everything in its power to try and hit any of you it can get its hands on. And it is just not connecting at all.
It's official. You suck.
You suck.
Alright, that is its turn. Atlas, you are up. As an FYI, these little ones, they failed automatically.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, yeah. I gotta turn, like, hearing this fucking garbled tug of origins. I gotta fucking book it all the way over there.
Off the map.
Now,
And
No.
then off the map.
it is, you only are forced to use your action. You do not have to, you still have control over the rest of your turn. So you can get here, turn around, come immediately back.
Okay, then I'll be like, I look, as I'm away, I'm like, I turn to the fucking thing, I'm like, "Rah!" And I like immediately groan in utter annoyance and just like write it back. And for my bonus action, I'm just like, that was fucking annoying, so he's just gonna use, what do I use for my bonus
are
action?
they not taking opportunity attacks?
They
Uh,
can't.
no.
Force movement.
They can.
No, forced movement.
Ow. Okay.
You are being forced to use your
okay.
action to do the thing.
Okay. Okay, bonus actions. You know what? Because, well, I don't know if we should. Fuck it. Form of Dread, meaning I gain 1d10 plus my Warlock level. Where is that thing? It's here.
Should be your same level, which is 7. So D10 plus
Okay,
7.
D10 plus 7. Ah! 10! Shit! Okay, plus 10.
Alright, there's your 10
there.
HP.
And then I am very scary once more.
Amazing. So,
Spooky.
next
Yes.
next up
Um,
is them. And Kree, you are on deck, by the way. So, given the current positioning of people, the only one that can actually run away is this one, which is going to be doing so. This one is running away as well. It was gonna do that anyways. You are also running away, so... as this is just fucking booking it as it is running. They are dashing. These ones have been forced to run. They can only obey. This still counts as forced movement, however. So,
Yep, thought as much.
Okay. I did not think about the fact that they
Both
were under
ways.
the effect of
Yep.
the command
Yeah.
2.
Because you can choose to fail it.
Oh,
And also they're not able to resist.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
It's
annoying.
alright. Solidarity, brother.
so that is their standard movement. This one is going to be realizing that it has been forced to run, is going to continue to do so.
oh no.
So let me just go through some numbers. So you are 35. You are 35. You are... you are going to be 50. Oh. 50. 50. you are running that way. You are running that way. Alright. That is their turn. I don't think I have given them any... Nope, that is it for them. Alright, Kree, you are up. Vinkosh, you are on deck.
Alrighty. Gonna... Do we stick to the plan? Do we go for the little ones, or do we just try and bring this thing down? They're all so far away now.
Both.
Rest of you chase them down. I got this one.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah. Are you sure?
I mean, this thing's nearly dead, so I'm fairly sure I can finish it off easy enough.
Any of you could finish it off easy enough.
Okay.
Like, I'm more worried about the smaller ones getting away.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fly out to this one, and...
You will be provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yep, that's fine. That's it.
Alright, 10 acid and 2 fire as you are bitten in the bear ass.
For only
The
6.
the bear ass.
Right in the cheeks.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I'm gonna try to grapple this thing. Like, I want to
Okay.
try and hold it down so it can't get away.
Make me an athletics check. You are raging,
That's
so this is at
okay.
advantage.
And I can use bear strength, so that would be plus 5. $22.
Alright, its response. Let me just see here. That is a failure. You're able to plop a claw on top of this thing with your grapple and hold it down. So it cannot escape. Since a grapple counts as an attack, I believe you still have one more.
Sweet. I will bite into it, because it's already in my claws.
Nom nom.
Don't
That
kill
will
it.
hit.
I don't think I can.
We will see.
6 magic.
Alright. 6 magical piercing. Yeah, no, it's still very much alive after that. But you did pin it down, it cannot escape. So I'm going to give it this token right here, as soon as I can find it. That one. Alright, is that everything?
I still have 5 feet of movement. Would I be able to move with it, or would the half movement mean 0 movement?
It would mean 0 in this case.
Okay, then yeah, I'm staying put.
Alright. Vinkosh, you are up. Gonthar, you're on deck.
Alright, how bad does this thing look?
Extremely. It's barely holding together.
Barely.
Didn't.
Barely.
Yeah,
Okay,
you said the
so... I'm gonna use the Breathly Origins
Okay.
as my first attack, and see if I can finish it off without breaking it apart. So I'll take a deep breath, and blow cold air at it, as I need a Dex save.
Okay, it does not make the deck save. Because as you blast this cold breath, you see its membrane, its external structure, what's left of it, freeze, and the thing just stops moving.
Let's see, and this one only got 35 feet off the map. Whoops. I reckon I can start catching up to that.
Yep,
So I'm gonna
these-
bonus action dash to catch up to this one over here and
Yep.
attack it.
The ones to the south are 50 feet off the map at the moment. You can catch that one, no problem. Give me your attack roll.
It's 11.
Unfortunately, an 11 is a miss.
How much key points do I want to spend on this? I'll spend 2 key points, make that a 15.
Alright, a 15 is still a miss.
Damn. Well, it is what it is.
No luck points?
Well, you're up 2. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna bump that up to a 17.
17 will hit.
Much better. Cold damage is gonna be another 30 as I add in the favorite. I change favorite foes to this guy.
Alright, so you're adding favorite foe, that is making it a 30. Okay, this blast hits hard, but as you connect your fist, you realize this one here is the one that got spewed with more extra slime earlier. So it withstands your blow.
How annoying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as for Kriv, she was told to run, so she's gonna run after this one. She has 80 feet of movement, she should be able to catch up to him.
Oh, more than likely, yes.
Yeah. We're picking them apart. Love it.
Yep. I am gonna try and just hold on to the one I got so we have something to track after.
Oh. A few of them should have taken poison damage at the start. I don't think it matters. I just realized. Remembered I had a thing up.
Well, okay, I guess that's everything for Vinkosh. Gunthar, you're up.
Yep.
Zara on deck.
These 3 guys, I know they're not on the map right now.
Correct.
Are they all next to one another-ish?
They are about that distance away from each other as they are running.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm
Then-
using approximates here.
Yeah.
They are
In that
clearly
case-
separating in direction, but very slowly.
I'm able to, with a dash and another leap, I'm able to get to a space that is between 2 of these. I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to be doing with it, but I'm just imitating the others. That's what she does naturally. And she is going to end up being right between them.
Let me hang on, because you were here, yes?
Yeah. No, one up. Okay.
One up? Okay, so that is there. They are 50 feet off the map. So after
Yep, so I have 10
teleporting,
feet left.
they are at 50 feet. You would be at 30 feet unless you have a higher movement speed.
Well, oh, sorry. Dash. Maybe I should have prefaced. I'm dashing.
Okay, no, yes, you have 10 feet left to
Sorry.
get up to them.
I
I did
I
not
thought
hear
that
you
was-
mention
I-
dash.
It's okay. I don't think I did. I was... Yeah, I'm dashing.
oh lord.
She launches herself in a full fucking sprint.
Amazing.
And catches up to these guys. She doesn't get to grab them yet. That's
Alright.
her turn.
Alright, Zara, you are up. Atlas on deck.
Alright.
Okay. I already did the math, as much as I hate it.
Everyone hates math.
I go to here. That puts me within 145 feet of this one.
Fabulous.
Oh, as this one died,
Yes.
Zara healed for 12.
Fantastic.
His wounds, healed over. I have no other flavor at the moment, but this one's still in range of something, I believe. I think. Let me look really quick. Damn. I already did the
45.
math.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck it. If I were to... shit, I wouldn't. These, over here,
Yeah.
are they all kind of clumped together? Kind of, sorta?
They are about where they are, but 50 feet to the south.
Would you say, well, I can just do this actually. Would you say a fireball would hit 3 of them?
I'd say a fireball would hit all 4 of them, and it would also hit Gonthar and Kriv.
I'm
But
okay with
the,
that.
Well,
the jungle is also extremely thick, so you know
I mean,
you are risking it.
I mean, as long as I can see the point, then that's all that matters.
Fair enough.
I'm going to transmute spell cold fireball 3 of them, missing Gunthar. As
I'm just asking, where are you placing it in the between them?
probably something like that.
Alright, okay, I will need, Kriv to make me the deck save as well.
Isn't she resistant to cold, or is
she
it like...
is, I
I think
believe.
so.
Oh, okay. The damage determined by... Oh, okay,
she's
so she's
immune.
immune. Damn, that's
Oh,
good.
goddamn.
Nice.
That's cool.
Damn.
Alright, so, DC
God.
17, for 34 cold damage. Even if they save,
Well,
dead.
the 34 doesn't. It's I forgot to click off curse for one.
Oh yeah,
I
the
mean,
curse. It was the Hexblade
Even with
curse.
31, they're still dead.
Yeah, that's true.
And
And
Kriv is
then
immune.
And then for my bonus action, this one behind me, 2 deck saves.
Meteors.
Alright,
Because that's a
hang
bonus
on.
action.
Dex.
They both
Okay.
pass, but
So
they
it is-
take
Wow.
half
So,
of 17. So
and that is cold damage as well, so they are just taking 17.
alright.
Double. All right.
That is everything.
Fantastic. Alright. So, with
Search
that...
and destroy.
Search and destroy, baby. Alright.
Search and destroy. Take no
Atlas,
prisoners.
you are up, and we've got Kree on deck.
Okay. Question about my retractable shield and my armor. Is it a what? Do I need an action, bonus action to pull it out or to like open it up?
I believe it should say on the, features
Oh,
of
yeah.
the thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. I should. You know what? I'll give that a read later after combat. So I'm gonna drop rot cleanser on the ground blade first so that it sticks to the ground. I'll take out my trusty pickaxe. I know that speed is of the essence here instead of just big chunky
I mean,
slashes.
you're on
I'm
a
gonna-
100-foot speed, horse. I don't think
I
you
meant
have to worry.
in terms of attacks, and I'm also just because I'm starting to like get annoyed with that, right? But yeah, I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my pickaxe.
Okay,
Bonk.
you were over here, so yes, you're able to reach it.
Yeah, I'm actually bonus action. I forgot bonus action. Move the hex on Monsieur Red Slimy Drake thing.
Amazing.
Then let us begin the picking. I'm going to be mining your corpse today. 18 and 17.
Both hit.
Okay, so this, all of it is necrotic, by the way. So, oh no, I forgot to remove
Interesting.
I forgot to remove Great Weapon Master. Sorry about that.
That's
oh,
quite alright, so that's gonna be 8 points of necrotic. I'm double checking something.
yes.
It's gonna take all 8.
All right. Okay, and then I will the second one. Hold
Yes,
on.
please.
14 points,
Amazing.
and it will need to make 2 wisdom saves or be frightened of me.
Hang
I believe
on.
I believe it's per attack. I believe it's per attack.
It
I'm
is
not so sure.
immune to fear.
Okay, just making
Aw.
sure.
That's unfortunate.
Luckily, I also am immune to fear. because of Forma Dread. But
And you're a
anyways,
paladin.
and I'm a paladin, yes. So yeah, that end my turn as I am picking away at this thing. I'm like, die! Damn it, die!
Alright, next up is their turns. Gonthar, the one beside you is going to attack you. The one beside Atlas is going to attack you. The one beside Vinkosh is going to attack you. And
Takes 4 poison if that matters.
hang on. I'm double checking.
I don't think it matters.
It does not in this case. It is not
Okay.
set up for poison, actually.
Oh, damn.
It has nothing for poison at the moment.
Oh.
Alright, so
poison's
this
stinky.
one is 100 feet away. It's dashing, so that's going to become 1, 6, and 0. That thing's just continuing to fucking book it, because that's what
think
it
that
was
one's
told
gone.
to do. That one is basically gone into the forest. You would have to track it down in order to find it again.
This is gonna be tough.
Alright, this one is doing the same. It is going to be at there. And that one is also disappearing into the forest. This one is trying to run. It is getting to there. Let's see here. The ones that are left are simply going to just go with attacking. So,
Okay.
first up, the one that is, where it is. Actually, given the circumstance, all of these are just gonna do the same thing. They're going to, use their breath attacks against each of you.
Oh hell.
Smart.
dear.
If it attacked me, it would die.
So, all of you are going to need to give me DC 12 dex saves.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll this the one time. Because
Dex
all 4 of you are
save.
getting this separately. That is going to
Oof.
be Gonthar, Vinkosh, Atlas, and Kree in bear form.
If
I take
do
half despite
this,
failing the
I
save.
take half a bludgeoning.
I'm gonna add 2 luck points to that. Why not?
I'll take the full brunt of it, so I get half of bludgeoning, so it's 9. So I get 21 points of damage on me.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not doing too hot.
What?
Mm.
Even halved, that is 15. I have 2 health left.
As a bear. 2 bear.
As a thing. And then 91 on top of that, but we don't talk about
Yes.
Alright,
Uh-huh.
that is
It
going
barely
to be
matters.
that is going to be all that they do. That is it for their turn. Kree, you are up. Vinkosh on deck.
that. I just got slime.
You did.
I'm gonna fly back into. Are any of these trees? Can I knock one down and just bury this thing under it?
These things are gooey and slimy, and with the way they move, you're pretty sure if you buried it under something, it'd just climb out with ease.
In that
Bury it.
case, God damn it!
I'm sorry. It's too easy.
No, you're not.
I know.
Alright, let's see. I can't cast anything. I'm gonna. Shit, can I do that yet? There's a thing
Yes.
druids can do where they can eat a wild shape to heal the one they're currently in.
Yes, I believe that is true. I don't remember exactly what it is, though.
Yeah.
It's basically just you drop it, you wild shape as your bonus action, and your form is up to full.
Yeah. So I
Because-
might do that.
Because I consider
If it-
dropping it does not take an action or bonus action personally, because you're just releasing your focus on an ability.
Yeah. So would doing that mean Udove gets out of grapple?
No, but it will have the opportunity to try to break out as you are shifting shapes. So, make me your athletics check while you are in bird form.
Alrighty. Bird form athletics is not great.
It could still roll badly.
Ooh,
Nope.
nope. Alright,
So
so
it is busting out of
back
the
into-
grapple.
back into bear, grappling it again.
Okay, give me the roll.
This will be bear roll, which is significantly better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, it is re-grappled.
Alright, and then half speed is still 25 feet.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna drag it out to here so it's a little further from the edge of the map.
Alright, you still have one attack, I believe.
I do, but I don't want to kill it. Can I clip its wings?
You can intentionally in melee combat go for non-lethal damage. You don't know how much that you can hurt this thing before it, will fall apart, though. Because you've been blasting
Yeah.
it with a lot of cold, killing some of these instantly.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'll go for non-lethal bite as I just sink my teeth into its wing.
Alright. An 18 will hit.
Alright. Non-lethal 7 damage.
Alright.
This one was pretty fresh, so it should be fine.
It does not look like it has quite started to become bloody, but you have taken some chunks off of it.
Alright.
Alright,
And that'll be my turn, just trying to sit on this thing.
Alright, Vinkosh, you're up. Gonthar on deck.
I'm gonna finish off the one I'm on.
Alright.
For 19, for 34 cold damage.
34 cold damage, and it be very dead.
And then I'm gonna go after the one that Atlas shouldn't have gone after. For another
You say
27.
that now. I forgot.
A 22 for another 26.
Alright, that is absolutely going to kill it.
And honestly, someone's gonna have to try. I'm gonna dash after the one that disappeared, which will
Alright.
go into my next turn.
Alright, you try doing that, trying to
How
find
much
it.
movement did I? Oops. I'm just trying to figure out how far I get. But you can. But in the meantime, Kriv is gonna bounce off the ice ball and switch targets to this one as she flies over and bites it.
Fabulous. She's
18.
got 19 with Gonthar for flanking, for
5 piercing, 12 cold.
Alright. 5 piercing,
Fire.
12 cold, 17 points of damage total. This thing is starting to look like it's struggling to hold itself together.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
Fantastic. Alright, Gonthar, you're up. Zara on deck.
What are we doing with it? Oh, we're killing them. Okay. Alright. Kriv probably knocked it onto the ground. Gonthar is going to lift her foot and she's going to fucking stomp on it. It's dead.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Alright, I think that worked.
Much to Gonthar's dismay, Kriv reacts. Whoops, that's the wrong character sheet. Where's Venkosh?
Aw. Uh-oh.
That's gonna be a extra terrifying 20 cold damage.
Ah!
Gonthar, as your fist connects to this thing, you can feel that you've got the perfect angle for this punch. It's about to connect when all of a sudden there's this strange cold sensation on the outside of your glove. It doesn't hurt you, but it feels like your fist is also bursting with cold as Kriv's eyes seem to flash briefly, and this thing on contact with your fist freezes and shatters.
No.
Oh, waiting for an opportunity for that.
I'm done with these things.
You, if you are moving as close back to the map as possible, are going to be at about 20 feet off map.
She's kind of leisurely moving at this point because there's only one alive and she's not getting to it. But she's just putting some distance.
I know, I'm just telling you, you are 20 feet off map right now.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Alright, that's all for you. Zara, you are up, Atlas on deck.
This bastard up here is running away. I don't want him to. Meteor.
Alright.
Meteor.
Yaskir! Alright, even... Let's see if it saves. That is going to be a failure on both accounts. It is taking 18 points. Your cold as fuck meteors drop down, slamming into this thing, and it freezes and is scattered on the impact as a bunch of tiny little pieces. That is, for the moment, the end of combat. We are not ending initiative simply for one reason. I want to hear Vinkosh. You are trying to find the other one. Give me a perception check.
Oh, I was hoping for survival, but I can do both.
Well, perception or survival in this case, to try and track it down.
23.
Alright, let me just do this very quickly. Nope. You are able to find its trail, and just you on your own, you are a skilled enough tracker that you're able to catch up to it relatively quickly, and just slamming Cold Fist into it, you take it down in no time. There is one more that has escaped in a separate direction, and there's the one that the bear is holding on to. I am clearing our turn order now.
Yeah, Vinkosh will make his way back.
Okay.
I'm gonna start making my way over to the big boy.
I really wish you went after the one in the south, man. I could have got them all.
I'm gonna pick up some of these things as, like, battles along the way. Because
Alright.
the others can probably use them, I think. I don't know.
Well, to get started on this next stage, the bear is holding this one down.
Yeah.
This thing is going to be trying to flail its attacks at you while you're holding it down. So I need to know what other people are doing about that. Also, if you are looking to harvest from this thing, you know that takes time to do so. We will need to get people to do that particular check.
I would help, but currently doing bear things.
Yeah.
And I am gonna drag this thing just a little more middle of the map.
That's quite alright.
Is it conscious still?
Yes, it is actively tearing into the bear.
Okay.
I look at the bear and like,
I have...
do you need help? I
Just
think you ought
nods.
to roll my eyes and just
when-
go over.
As I... Nope, that's too short of range. Never mind.
Rolls his imaginary flaming eyes and just will be like,
Alright,
Chopping block.
so, between the two of you are more than capable of, like, knocking this thing unconscious while it is being held down by the bear. I presume you are going for non-lethal.
I would need confirmation from the bear as I look towards it and say, chopping block.
Shakes his head. And
Okay,
just
then.
leans down to sniff at it as if trying to track it.
Okay, and
Trying
then
to communicate.
raises rot cleanser, smacks you with the flat of the blade. Then
Fabulous. Alright, with that in mind, Zara, are you trying to harvest anything from this? Are you trying to analyze it?
I'm gonna analyze it, and then I would like to harvest and get its essence. I want to analyze it first. If it's corrupted, I'm gonna probably remove curse it.
Alright, so first things first, here is this. Give me your roll for an analysis. It is a slime. It is an ooze of sorts. Let me double check notes.
I don't know who's helping me, so
Are you harvesting?
yes, I am.
Yeah.
That's kind of important.
So,
Yeah.
Alice is for cutting.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find where I have that, thing. Alright, ooze, it is nature.
Okay. One second. I'm sorry.
You can type it out if it's easier. You don't have to speak. I understand.
It's faster if I talk. Borrow knowledge
Okay.
for nature. That. Does anyone else want anything from this?
I don't. I'm okay. I just.
I'm going. I
I'll
guess,
just do. I'll just say it's this then.
Alright,
that.
I will say, first up, I do need that, that nature check from you, Zara.
I know, but we have to say what we want first before we do that.
True.
Okay, so-
The reason
Right.
I'm mentioning it is because while you are going over this thing, one thing you do notice about it while you are analyzing it is you do note that the membrane to this thing does seem to continue to maintain its complete indifference towards fire. As Gonthar is there trying to help, it does not seem to react to the heat from her at all.
Seeing that, I would look towards Zara and say, "What about the membrane? You think we could use that for some sort of cloak?"
Zara will just nod and.
Yeah, we can.
We got. I can't spell there.
There we go. It's okay. Potent essence
Alright.
membrane acid mucus.
The essences are the most important part, but
Yeah.
here's a nature roll.
Alright,
I'm gonna re-roll that using sorcery points.
absolutely.
We can do it. We can do it.
Where is it? Here it is.
Better.
14.
I will bump that to a 16
Got it.
Nice.
Alright.
with luck points.
Alright. Gonthar, are you
And-
helping with the analysis or the carving?
I'm cutting.
Okay.
I will help with the carving.
Okay.
Alright. Right now, of all of you, I believe Zara's the only one with nature, except for the bear who is busy.
The bear.
So the bear cannot help you because he is busy with holding this and getting it started.
Oh, you're right.
That's
Yeah, you're
fine.
right. Yeah.
However, Vinkosh, if you would like to, you are able to help with this as well.
Gary.
Because I ran off after the one that's probably like miles away from the scene. I'm going
Yeah, you
after
would have
the
probably been.
Oh yeah, that's
remaining
fair.
one because I will not be back in time.
Yeah, you
So I'm just gonna try to track down the one that got away.
Alright, well, for the one you're able to track down and punch to death, we'll say that one is why you're not able to help, and while they're busy doing that, you're trying to find the other one. Is Kriv with you, or is she staying to help?
She would have lost track of Inka, so she could stay to help.
Okay, she can add half of your proficiency bonus to this rounded down. So she'll add a
Still.
+1. Alright, Gunthar, I
so
need your
Dex-
dexterity plus proficiency, please. Or nature if you
I'll
have
just-
that instead.
Haha, no. my int is actually not my lowest stat.
Alright, so that is a
21.
that's a 21 plus 16. You're currently sitting at 37. Do you have any luck points that any of you want to put in?
Kriv is also adding 1, right?
I won't put anyone because I'm gonna stock up on some luck points for any other battle we have next.
So Kriv is adding 1.
Yeah.
Gunthar is adding 1.
No.
What is...
Gunthar's proficiency is already added in.
No, luck point.
Oh, your luck point, yes. Atlas, your proficiency is being added as well, actually, so that's another +3, which does
Wait.
make it 40.
Yes. That's good.
Waiting.
So 41 is your current total, I
Sorry.
think.
Did you say I was using luck?
I thought you said you were adding 1.
No, I was saying Kriv is adding 1.
Oh.
Then...
So it's just 40 then.
41.
Yeah, 40.
Oh, 41. Okay.
41. Okay.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
Okay,
It certainly is. So, here's the good news. You are able to get the potent essence. But you
Yeah.
are just shy of the membrane. It would be a
Aw.
failure. If you would like to, you can try to use guidance to increase that number.
I would love to because I have the cantrip. I have the
You
cantrip.
really need a 4.
I need a 4, so let's roll that d4, everybody. Witness me. Roll a. God dang it!
Fail.
Do you want
Can
to
I guidance the guidance?
You could guidance someone else, because basically...
You are too far away.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like this is cheating, by the way, that we're doing it after we know the points.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is
Gui-
me.
No, it's fine. Guidance does require you to know if the roll is a success or failure.
I'll add 1 luck point.
It's.
Okay.
No, let me do it. Let me do it. You can
No?
save your luck.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I
Alright.
decided never mind.
Alright, well then that will bring the total up to 45, which gives you a potent essence from the red slime dragon and its membrane. And that is
Okay.
all you get.
Fair enough. Who would like
Right.
to have the membrane?
I have it all in my inventory.
I mean,
know-
like. Oh yeah, sorry.
I know
sure,
one
sure.
person who's gonna want it, but that's a later conversation.
I
DM.
don't know. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
A whole time, this very disconcerting notion has been playing at the back of Gonthar's mind. And as she's actually getting the chance to inspect these things up close, it's coming more to the forefront. How disturbingly similar do these things seem to her? Because while she is very clearly, like, made out of lava, and these are not, there are
I-
a lot of similarities that are
I need
uncanny.
either from you an investigation or a nature check.
She's pretty good at investigation checks.
They are going to give you different
I'm going to
information.
use a sorcery point to reroll that. I'm going to use the lucky feat to reroll that.
Oh, you. It's a natural
Wow.
one again. It'll be it. There we go.
Thank you. And then I'm going to add 2 shitty luck into that to make it a 20.
Okay.
Alright, so, with a dirty 20, what you know, looking these things over, as you're carving, following Zar's directions, looking things over, you have a good 2 hours it takes you to finish analyzing and carving this thing to get what you think is going to be the most valuable one at a time. And piece by piece, as you're cutting through this thing, listening to Zara, you're getting this understanding as you're just cutting its membrane off. You're getting the layer just underneath all of the frozen parts, so there is some discomfort as you're doing this. However, once you are underneath the frozen part and extracting the rest of the membrane, you make note of something. These things are similar to you in the way you could best describe it as a very disturbed and inaccurate facsimile. They are ooze in nature, but they are clearly more ooze than they are like you. You are an entity that has been made by, presumably, from what you understand, a broodling. These things were not made by that. So the internal architecture of them is very different.
The similarities are just a tiny bit past skin deep.
Sort of.
Yeah, it's the similarities are uncanny, but they're not. They're what is it? Connotation of cause, whatever.
Anyways, that's not all you learn, though.
Okay.
One thing you notice is this has not been the case for other ones. This one, there are various membranes inside of this. Not ones that you extracted, but they are still there. That appear to... They appear to be fakes of the sorts of internal goopy things that you have seen inside other creatures when they have been harvested by yourself, Hestian, and others. These look like those are just bags of slime within membranes within the greater slime itself, almost like it was trying to replicate the internal organs of the thing it was mimicking.
It wears its own skin like a mask. Okay.
And that is what you know about it.
Alright. The moment I'm done with this thing is the moment that I'm no longer unhappy. I hate this. This is disturbing. I'm okay.
Kriv infuses, Konthars, harvesting.
Ah! Splash into the water. Alright.
Accidentally goes into the water, starts just cooling
Freezing
down.
to death. Yeah. Better in here than out there. Alright.
What?
So, like I said, that is what you know. You know that, like, when I say it's like a fake facsimile of internal organs, I mean in the way that it looks like loose bags in the relative shape of internal organs are inside of there and are theoretically connected, but it's more like you just threw a pile of them into, like, a bowl of water and they were just sort of floating around inside of it.
In fairness, Gonthar would not be able to recognize even the correct anatomical structure.
No, what I am describing
I know.
as they are free-floating within the structure, and you have helped with enough harvesting that you recognize, hey, aren't those supposed to be attached to somewhere? These are just kind of loose and everywhere.
Yeah, it tells something's wrong, but not inside exactly discern what every single thing does and why.
Correct.
It's like it's made a full body mask out of something else's memories. I think that's exactly what it is. Guess that means this thing ate. Hey. Oh? I don't know.
Could be memories from the big one.
Kree, how are you doing? I'm done over
Bear
here.
noises.
Okay.
Actually, I would have dropped by now, I think.
Yeah. Once this
Yeah.
thing was unconscious, you did not need to maintain keeping it grappled. But it
Okay,
still
then yeah.
it still took, this whole thing over here still took 2 hours. Speaking of, before you move on, Vinkosh, I need a survival roll from you to track down the other one that ran in this direction.
Alright. 13. Do I have anything? Shoot, if that was a Death Explorer. If I were the normal ranger, this would be a lot easier to track things down. Let's see. Do have a slight trick up my sleeve. Because during that last fight, did also accumulate a few extra luck points. Sadly, it's not enough to re-roll, but I can at least match the stealth. So another 2 to make it a 15.
Remember the one D&D rule of it meets, it beats. So, you are barely able to find its tracks and follow it. During these 2 hours, you are able to find and hunt it down as well. It does not take you forever in order to do so, but because of how difficult it was for you to find the path, it also meant that by the time you are returning to the party, you are not returning until they are finished with the extraction of parts. It takes you 2 whole hours to find, hunt it down, and return.
Alright, sounds good.
But yeah, after 2 hours of you finding, I assume killing it, and then coming back, you return to see the rest of the party finishing up with the harvesting. They're beginning to heal themselves and tend to their various wounds, and look at what has been extracted and what has been learned. So, feel free to continue, everyone.
Neglect the necrotic. I'm not hurting you, Zara. You get 5. You get 5 hit points. There you go.
But wait, they're undead, so it's reversed.
What?
No.
No, it's Alice who's the undead.
I'm
you're
the
right.
undead. I'm
Yeah,
the
exactly.
undead.
So you hurt them.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't.
Coming out of you is also alright.
Would Vinkosh have arrived back to the party right this second or something? Because
Nope.
Not yet? Okay. Because if you do, Atlas will approach you and he'll heal you for 14. He'll heal you for 14 lay on hands, and also he will do a 2nd level cure wounds on you just in case. So if you come back though. Oh, you use healing surge. Never mind. Don't you use like hit dice for healing surge or something?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Just
So I get-
the proficiency,
It doesn't
which
roll,
is
yeah.
3.
Okay. Yeah, so if he comes back a bit better than
That's 23 plus
23.
12, 30.
that already adds it, I think.
No, doesn't add my personal healing.
Ah.
Ah.
You're healing.
35.
Okay.
Alright, fantastic. And I do believe your personal healing does count for every bit of healing you get.
Yep, it counts towards every healing, including hit die.
Which
Oh,
is
damn, that's
very
good.
handy.
Very good. Very good.
So yes,
damn.
feel free to mark the amount of healing you are getting. If any of you are wanting to do the same, you can. But like I said, Vinkosh does arrive as you are finishing with the harvesting. So, what are you all getting up to?
Look towards Kriara with a crossing as he crosses his arms and says, "Well, what did you get?"
I know it's set. Lift up the unconscious slime dragon. Dove.
You can kill it now, then.
I believe the plan was to track it. If
Yeah.
we could tie it to something, slow it down, it would mean we don't only have to rely on my nose.
Maybe we could watch it as it goes away.
You saw how swift they were. We would lose sight of it within the minute.
If only I brought my cart here.
Maybe.
Vinkosh, you are back at this point, so if you want to add any input, you may. I am going to have to, however, have to say, let's take a quick bio break. I need to go to the
Yeah, sure.
bathroom. So if
Uh-huh.
if y'all need to rest your voice, get yourself some tea or cough medicine. I will be right back, and you are all welcome to discuss ideas and plans until I return.
I'll go pour
Yeah.
myself an espresso
Topping
Oh,
off
no.
my water.
at 11 p.m. at night. Yep.
Terrible idea.
Oh, it's perfect. It's just, it is perfectly in line with who you
You.
know me to be as a person. Yes. Gremlin.
Alright, so I'm assuming stream is muted. So above table, do you guys want to have that talk now or
it's-
before we go into the fight?
I don't think it is muted.
Okay, well, question still stands.
It's not muted. But yes.
Should probably rest up regardless. Holy fuck. So funny.
Nothing. Just resting is also what I would like to do.
I'm doing great. I'm at full health. I have all my spell slots.
I know! I'm at like,
For you.
I'm still in temp HP because I never got attacked.
Yeah.
Which, it's smart for the enemies not to attack me, because anytime something attacks me, not only do I have really high AC, if they get through, they take 20 points of cold damage and 2d6 points of fire damage for every attack.
Nice.
Things don't want to attack me, so I get up close and personal and force them to.
You're an anti-tank.
Aha! Gunthar also just has... she starts every fight with like 20 temp HP, and also just has a lot of health.
I poke Gunther for 100 cold damage.
She has one major weakness. Two, actually.
Honestly, yeah, fighting... If Gunther ever betrays the party, she'll be real easy to deal with.
Yeah, it...
Literally everyone can one-shot her just because we all have access to something cold.
Yep.
Yeah...
Hold on,
Yeah.
what's going on?
I do have some defenses against that sort of thing. But only a few.
I'm not sure if some is gonna stop all the problem.
Yeah.
With the right stuff active, like the stuff I had active tonight, for instance, or at least for this fight, like during this fight, she had resistance to cold damage because, well, resistance and vulnerability, which cancels it out, so she had neutral, because of one of her active, the thing that does fire damage, retaliation. So if she has that active, it's one less major weakness. You're probably more effective just commanding her to stop betraying you.
Yeah.
Zara just says, sit down. You do it.
Yep, on the floor.
Alright, so
Burns a couple of bushes.
I am
Huh?
back. I still need a second to refill my water, though. When I am done with that, are you all going to be good to continue?
Yep.
Yep, just
Yeah,
got an apple.
I should
Thank-
also refill my water.
Yes, please,
Oh, yeah.
refill your waters, hydrate, we do not die straight here.
What?
But I answer.
But I am straight. I mean,
No, you're not.
just because
No, you're
Boot has the thing for Mate doesn't mean.
You have No, you're not. No, you're not.
Oh, you but
I
besides,
know
he
you.
has
We've
I
talked
don't.
about
No, you're
this.
not.
bro. I am.
We've
Stop
talked
try-
about this.
Stop trying to coerce. Stop trying to coerce me or whatever you're trying
I'm
to
not
do.
trying to coerce you. You brought this up a long time ago, saying you're not.
I will
You
not
told us.
confirm.
Listen,
I plead the fifth.
you play D&D. You're not.
I plead the fifth. God damn it! I plead
Hey.
the fifth.
Playing D&D
Whatever.
implies that there's something there. at the very
Whatever
least.
people's personal preferences, sexualities, gender identifications, that is your business. It is up to you what you are and are not comfortable telling other people. However, I will say, me saying hydrate or die straight is something I do for fun. It is to encourage
Yes.
people to drink their fucking water, like they've been told, because there are people who forget a lot. I literally drove around during Pride on my e-bike in a bicycle trailer filled with cases of water bottles, just handing them out for free.
That is incredible.
That's really cool.
I got more in donations than I spent on the water.
Did you bring like a
Nice.
megaphone and start shouting that like at the
No,
top of
but
your lungs?
no, but I did shout and we had signs.
That would be good. I would be okay with that.
Wow.
I'll probably
That's
see about a
impressive. I love it.
megaphone next time. And maybe
Yeah.
like a better setup for the e-bike and trailer. Anyways, so
Awesome.
continuing, if everyone is here and ready to go.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright.
shit. My head is spinning.
Oh
Go.
no.
Oh shit.
Take a second, go get yourself some cough medicine. If you need to be silent
already
and take a
did.
break, do so.
I already did.
Okay, if you need to go lie down, feel free to.
I am lying down.
Okay.
My bed is literally to my left.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Alright, well,
I just
Feel
have a
free.
really
you-
good mic.
fair enough.
Are you good to keep going, or do you wanna like dip out?
I've done D&D a while under COVID and dying. This is nothing.
Fair enough.
That is true. I was there.
I respect your commitment. Please don't push yourself more than you have to.
I am the dead blood.
Amazing. Okay. So, with that in mind and me being back, let us continue. So, what is the plan?
Smashing pumpkins.
I believe
up.
the plan is a short rest.
Yep. Short rest. Agree with it.
Okay. You can absolutely take a short rest. By the time you are done said short rest, this thing will probably be waking up shortly by then. So
Okay. But
it might be a good idea to find somewhere out of sight so when it comes to, you are not there.
Fair enough.
yeah.
So
Still
can I-
don't see why we don't just kill it.
We're gonna follow it.
Hopefully, it will follow. We will go back to wherever it lives or wherever it resides, and then we can kill it. The source itself.
Yeah, we should probably get away from it.
So I step back.
All right.
Yeah.
I need a group stealth roll. Everyone needs to do this.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. That reminds me. The merge with stone feature, pass without trace, free.
All right.
So everybody gets a +10 on their stealth rolls.
Okay.
31.
15. Oh,
gonna need it.
15 It's a 15. Yeah, definitely need the pass without trace.
All right. It's fantastic. All right. So you're able to find somewhere out of sight where you can still keep an eye on this thing as it wakes up. You're able to begin your short rest. So if you need to roll hit dice or anything, you are free to do so. As the rest is coming to an end, you watch this thing as it appears to resume consciousness. And as it does so, you can see that approximation of a head twisting around like it is unhinged and barely connected by the membrane itself, like an owl twisting its head around, but it's more like the eyes are just circling around on the outside. After looking around briefly, it does not see anything, and so it just continues going away. One thing you notice is that as it's doing so, it is ignoring the portions of the others that are just frozen and collapsed on the ground around it. You all begin following it. Vinkosh, are you wanting to use... Hang on a second. Vinkosh, are you wanting to... Because I know you can do this. Are you wanting to use Hunter's Mark or something to assist...
I no longer have Hunter's Mark. I changed it out.
Ah, then never mind. Alright. Sorry, you were saying, Kree?
Just wanted to have a little aside during the short rest, if that's alright.
It is
Yeah.
absolutely. I am letting you know what is happening at the end of the short rest. What is it you're wanting to do during it?
Kree is going to approach Vinkosh, Zara, and Gonthar, and Alice too, if he's with the group.
Obviously, I
And-
am.
I don't know, you fly fuck off fast, maybe you're doing laps.
Play with the horse.
They come, yeah. Or
Anyways,
probably slide
yeah.
around
Horse
something.
one lasts an hour.
Yeah.
He
Anyways.
is going to approach, and Zara, Vinkosh, would you be open to stepping aside to speak for a moment? There is something I need to speak to you both about.
Yeah.
Alright.
And he will look to Vinkosh as well.
Now's not really the time.
I do not know if there will be a better one before it's too late. It does not need to be a private talk. I can do it here. I want to apologize to each of you, sincerely, for the less than friendly nature I took, and for losing my temper in the cave with the dove. I saw only my mission in containing the infection. I do not bear you any ill will. I am sorry for my actions, for my words. Sincerely.
I insight roll the bear.
You can absolutely incite the bear.
Alright.
I don't believe him.
You could sword point bow.
I want luck points.
So,
That's a move. That's a move.
Love it, love it.
Zara, what I'm gonna say is, especially with your lack of long-term memories, you've never really encountered someone who's a child of wind who's built like this. There's so much feather covering the body in so many places, and he's just covered in the stuff that reading body language the way you've learned to do so far, it's just, you don't really have the same frame of reference here. So you're struggling to tell how honest this person is being. Vinkosh, on the other hand, with that insight, you have seen plenty Children of Wind during your training in the monastery, of all sorts of different builds. You have more experience reading them. So, Kree, are you being honest?
More honest than he has been in a very long time, in front of this many people.
Okay, Vinkosh, you can tell that he is being honest, but you can tell he's not used to opening up like this with your insight.
You didn't just attack me. You attacked the Dove. You'll need to prove it with your actions.
I intend to. I only ask I do not expect you to help. But please, we must at least cooperate if I am to prove through action my conviction. If you can promise me that much, I will do all in my power to prove my sincerity.
You do remember that I and Vinkosh were the only two that actually talked to you back when you were threatening Gunthar. Blinks.
Blink.
When I cast that spell in the cave, I acted on impulsive fury. Something I have struggled to contain all my life. I give you my word, it will never happen again. And if it does, I give you my head.
Gunthar is going to approach from the side. She is going to step close enough for the group to recognize her, but not close enough to be in the circle. They're gonna stand there for a bit, awkwardly. Chime in. If it helps any, I spoke with him a bit, the night after when all of you were asleep. I don't feel in danger or insulted from what you were saying at the start when we first met you. I understand why you were saying what you were saying and willing to do what you were going to do. I don't hold it against you. And I know each of us probably has to be convinced individually, but as one of the people that you first I don't know a good word for it. I forgive you for what you did to me. That's it. Sorry, I'll go. And she turns and walks back away to where she was before. Clearly listening, but what's up?
Thank you, Gonthar. And he will look to the other three. You have asked that I prove it with action. When this creature we hunt is to be confronted, I will prove it to each of you.
Atlas will walk over to Kree and be like, "You'd better. You transforming into a bear, much better than me getting stomped on by a dinosaur. Am I right?" As he pats him on the shoulder. He's gotten over what happened quite easily after his sincere apology, and just pats him on the shoulder. He's like, "You'd better. Now come on. We gotta find it. Use your nose."
And looking very anxiously to Vinkosh and Zara.
Forgive me being quiet. My head is spinning.
No,
Yeah, it's
you're
okay.
fine. We understand.
All good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
Feel free to just type out Zara's response. Vinkosh, what are you going to be saying anything more on the subject?
He's not.
All right.
Use your nose, druid
I think
boy.
I think he's just gonna wait and see what happens. Honestly.
Honestly valid.
Fair.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, when the short rest comes to an end, and as I said, you begin to see the creature making its way to continue, you begin following after it. I will need a survival roll. Your options are you can have whoever's proficient with it can attempt the roll. If you are proficient, you can give someone else advantage, so they roll that way.
I will do
If
just
you are
that.
using, if you're using your wild shape or spells or something to give yourself advantage on that roll, please let me know.
I'll
I
help.
will be.
I don't think you need help, Vinkosh. You're fine.
Jesus, 29 and 28.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah, ranger expertise.
Yeah.
I'll just help whoever. I'll just help whoever needs it. So definitely not Vinkosh. He looks dedicated.
Can
guess
I
yeah.
guidance myself?
You can
I can
absolutely
guidance
guidance
you.
yourself.
I'll guidance
Alright,
you.
yeah. Hey, does anyone else need a guidance?
I can guidance. Actually, you know what? I'll guidance Vinkosh just so that he needs a bit more. You get 32, my guy. 32.
Wow.
I'm gonna do a perception to make sure we're not getting ambushed.
Absolutely. Great idea.
Where the other
Yeah.
guidance can go, probably.
All right.
Yep.
Plus 2.
22.
So, a 32 and a 22. Kree, you have the scent. You are able to follow after it. Vinkosh, you have spent time before this rest tracking the other two down. You have gotten very familiar with how to find the tracks of these creatures, and with knowing exactly where it was, it does not take you long to find. In no time, but the two of you are able to find the tracks and follow after it. Zara, you are keeping an eye on your surroundings. You are unable to spot anything that appears to be following after you as you follow down its trail. While you are all tracking and following this creature, staying just beyond the range of its sight, you note a couple of things. One, this entity, after waking up, appears still to be heavily wounded. It has not recovered yet. So, when it gets the opportunity to do so, you see it is jumping on and consuming biomass from small rodents and the like in order to try and restore itself with just raw bioorganic energy from living creatures. Little by little, as it's traveling and you're following it, it is digesting them and is slowly recovering, and once it gets to a certain point, it starts going for slightly bigger and slightly bigger creatures. You can see it is trying to not only put itself together, but it is trying to repeat the process of growing and to become more.
Does it look like it has any destination in mind?
Well, unfortunately, one of the problems with trying to follow these creatures is you're not sure how much intellect they have. So it's hard to see if it has a specific destination in mind. But I will say that as you are traveling, you do make note of the fact that there does not appear to be, at least as far as you are aware, any immediate small villages close by that it could be going to. Atlas, make me a history check at advantage as you're local to Golial Spawn. Gonthar,
Alright.
you're able to make one as well if you'd like.
History or just history?
History, yes. You were trying to remember.
Okay.
16. Yeah, 16.
Use a sorcery point to reroll that.
Of course you were. Oh, of course. Of
Oh, I
course.
thought you were about to pull a Callisto and get greedy.
Yeah.
But no, you
No,
met,
please don't.
you got
My
reward.
hubris gets rewarded, thank you. You can ask
Alright.
Violet, she'll tell you.
So, Atlas, you're pretty sure there's nothing immediately around you in the area. Gonthar, you are thinking to all of the many conversations you've heard over the last couple of years being out and about in the meat space along with the meat creatures. And to your recollection, the best of your memory, you have not heard of any villages in this area. If it is going somewhere, it is either somewhere random to meet up, or it is just traveling.
We found a village back there, though, right?
You saw a house before, not a village.
Oh, okay. It was just a house. Alright.
Yes,
This thing
it
is
was
doing
just
everything in its power to become another of those slime dragons.
I
Doesn't
don't...
seem to have a destination in mind. Vinkosh is gonna act and just prevent that from happening. He's just gonna go for the kill.
Right. Are you going
Yeah, I
to
don't
say
think
anything
there's
to the group as you're going to do that?
He's gonna say, we can't let this thing become another dragon.
Agreed.
But we can't let this thing become another Godot.
Yeah.
I'll make it swift
Agreed.
and silent.
Alright. The 5 of you, against this one entity, are able to move up and finish it without issue. It doesn't even take combat to do so.
Yeah.
You all collectively move up. It sees you as you are approaching it, just barely. It does not get the time to try and use its breath weapon to attack you at a distance.
Honestly,
Because-
Vinkosh doesn't even let it react. He just dashes in, freezes it.
Yep, I assumed. I'm just factoring in you being sneaky until you were within range to dash.
Gonthar finds that.
I would have
disturbing.
done. I would have done
Well,
the efficiency.
If Vinkosh would have dashed in
Ah.
immediately, Atlas would have just Misty stepped over as well to help out. She's like, well,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess we're
that's-
fucking fighting it then.
You know
yeah,
what?
no.
They got it. I'm okay.
I mean, all
Well,
things considered, Vinkosh is probably fine just taking out ASAP.
Yeah,
There-
well,
yeah.
which, actually, you know what? You're both trying to, so I'm gonna roll odds. Vinkosh gets to it first. Evens Atlas gets to it first, since you're both trying to do this.
I feel like
Um,
this is a competition between us for some reason.
Odds, Vinkosh. Vinkosh, you are just a hair faster than Atlas, and you get in there, and your punch freezes and shatters this thing before it has the chance to finish growing into what you can only assume is its next stage of evolution. And looking at it, it had consumed enough mass that it wasn't quite huge, but it had gotten to the size of large. So it takes you a few solid hits, but you are able to hit this thing consistently and quickly, and coming out from surprise, you're able to just pin it down and wreck it right there on the spot. Atlas, you catch up just as Vinkosh is letting loose his flurry of blows, and right as you're going to bring the sword in, you have it over your head to bring down, you see it just is turned to ice and shattered by the force of those strikes.
And he misses.
And it just like miss, just like I look towards Vinkosh and I throw my hands up like, ugh.
That's a pretty good.
I just like, ugh. And you're just like, I point to him, you're too fucking fast.
The idea was there, but I guess that only would have worked if these things were actually intelligent.
Seems it was, well, it was collecting some sort of, I guess it's growing in size. No wonder it was eating everything, mostly.
And gosh, not. It's a good thing I managed to track down the last two.
I can hardly imagine what would happen if there was an army of large or bigger of these things. Ugh,
We probably stopped that from even happening.
thank fuck we did.
We need to kill the main one quickly. I can make more of those, surely.
Of course.
Alternatively, that might have been the only one it could make, and that essence, in its essence, was the Dove's memories. But we should probably track it down, just in case.
I know. Okay, Robin, I know this is a very interesting stretch, but could I sort of like try and call upon my patron, try to find a way to help track this down?
So, you don't know who your patron is. You could attempt to reach out to what caused your undead nature, but you don't know who that is or even what their attitudes are. This is a massive gamble. You can do it, but there is
Okay,
no way of knowing for certain who is going to be on the other side when you try.
I will try anyways. What do I need to roll?
This is going to be, I'm going to say, a religion check at advantage.
Ooh, advantage. All right. Here we go. I
Well,
only have a 0.
You are trying to use your connection to reach out. Are you satisfied with a 12?
I guess I can guidance this.
You can.
Okay, guidance for 14. I want to make this an odd 15. Fuck it. I'll do everything. 16.
Alright. With a 16, presumably those are the last of your luck points.
Unfortunately, I was saving them for combat, but fuck it.
Well, I mean, fair. In any case, so you reach out, and you do hear something respond to you. You don't know what it is. There is an odd familiarity to the sensation. you reach out to what is the source of your undeath. And what is it you ask?
What is it I ask? I guess if there's still like chunks of this already dead thing, I would try to sort of put a hand on whatever is left and just say, "Can you at least guide me to the source? Whoever you are that brought me to undeath or whatever I am. I don't need a direct guidance, just something, a lead, something, anything."
So, you close your eyes, touching some of the goop on the ground, trying to reach out through your patron. There is a brief moment of silence. You don't know if it's your patron that you've reached out to or not, but there is some strange feeling of familiarity to whatever you do connect with, as it says, "Oh yeah, there, bud, that sounds like a real pickle. Well,
Fuck.
Hell is that accent?
Your patron a
oh yeah
newfie?
there, bud. No, I can see why you might want to know about that one there, bud. What I can do for you there, here's the thing, you're gonna be a bit of a hoser for a minute, and, just hold on a second, okay there?
Oh god, you're put on hold.
And
Oh god.
at that moment, your eyes become a flash of a vision as you see a winding trail. You feel like you're following the eyes of something else. There is this moment of confusion. What feels like something that is flying dives into water, and in a few moments you can feel it underground, inside of a cave, not one you're familiar with. It is going to be very hard to follow, because these are speeds similar to what you have seen when moving on your Phantom Steed. And your experience following through many tunnels in the caves of the eyes of something else. Come up and out of a cave, back onto the surface somewhere. And what you see as it is following, there is this moment. You're not sure how long it actually is, but you end up following this for however long it travels, and this entity, whatever's eyes you are looking through, it feels to you, from how it's looking, like it's maybe landing on a branch or something of a massive tree, looking down, and you can see the sight, this appearance, this entity of this massive red jellied entity, faces all over it in anguish. It looks like there's tethers from it to other creatures made of slime. You see, one tether is to a giant bird, one tether is to what looks like the rough shape of a person with weapons. And there's a bunch of these all stretched out in different directions, as almost like it's using them, whatever these things are that are attached to it, as extensions to see beyond just where it is. every
there any-
single bit of this entity is consuming as it walks. All like those extensions are also extra mouths, consuming whatever they're touching as they travel as well. And as you are following this, what is it you are wanting to see? What are you looking for?
Are there any like sort of noticeable landmarks as to its location? Like anything that I can discern from that can help me like like triangulate its position? Anything like of that sort?
Make me a perception check while you are seeing through this thing's eyes.
All right. Okay, perception, please be good to me. 17. Hey. not
Yeah,
bad.
that's pretty decent.
Nice.
Alright, with that in mind, you look through this thing's eyes. The terrain is loosely familiar. Maybe like a part of the local area that you've maybe been through once or twice in your life at most. And into the distance, you can see what appears to be a mountain. As this thing is looking around, its head darting back and forth from the entity you're trying to find and the surrounding landscape, almost like it's trying to give you an idea of where everything is. And you see behind this entity in the distance, clearly away from where it is going, in the opposite fucking direction, a mountain that has smoke coming out from the top.
The volcano. Oh, it's a volcano of sorts. Yeah.
Wherever
Does it look? I'm guessing. Does it look anything similar to Goyol Spawn's volcano?
it does look similar. It looks like this thing is perhaps traveling away from Golial Spawn, and as its head continues whipping around, you see to the what you can only assume is a bit to the side of said mountain is that great lake that is beside Golial Spawn. You are roughly able to guess the distance it is heading in is to the southeast.
Southeast of Goyol Spawn. Okay.
And now, hang on.
Gotcha. Is it southeast or southwest?
Southwest. It is southwest.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
My apologies.
Gotcha.
It
It's all
is
good.
not.
It's all
It is not headed directly towards Yolo Volkaz. That does not appear to be its destination, because that is more straight south, and this is going off to the side, and it appears to be going in a relatively straight line.
All right. You like any what about the extensions of them of this entity? What are they? Is there any way I could discern like what specifically they look like, or is it just a vague image of them?
So with
Specifically the person with weapons, specifically the person.
the 17 in perception, you notice how each of these things appears to be extremely similar to, like, far more developed in terms of their accuracy than things like the red slime you encountered that was trying to mimic the shape of a dove. They do not match the description of a person you would be familiar with, but it definitely looks as though, like, perhaps the person who it is being replicated was some sort of hunter, some expert for traveling around and tracking and, you know, just someone who was probably out in the forest by themselves anyways, because they were hunting for, or gathering, or doing something that they would be doing anyways. And as this entity is then focused on what you're following after, there's a moment where it stops, the head snaps quickly just a little over, and one of the extensions of it, the entities is replicating, still tethered to this creature, looks to be in the shape of a dove. However, it is much closer to the shape of a dove that you are actually familiar with.
Oh, I hate
And
those.
Oh.
that
Oh.
entity, the dove that is part of it, its head snaps around, facing towards you, and its mouth opens, something is fired, and you open your eyes out of this vision, reeling not from actual damage, but just the sheer psychological pain as whatever that was clearly just destroyed what you were seeing through.
Immediately just sent out from the shock of this vision, like, "Ah! Ah!
What?
You okay?
Ah!
You alright?
It's fine. Just give me. What?
You sure?
It's so well. No time to explain. I decided
Okay.
whatever made me. I decided I should ask it for assistance and try to find out where the source is. Luckily, found it, and it's heading directly southwest from Gulio spawn. Remember when your overcause is directly south? Seems to be going not directly to it, but somewhere else.
By
And
made you, do you mean your parents? Oh,
What?
This is about time for the question. Never mind.
but the parents?
I don't know. Did you ask her? I don't.
No, I know.
Okay.
I
I don't know how this works. I'm sorry.
In any case, I know its location, but something worse. It seems to be tethered to other creatures. One of it is like this massive dove, something that looks familiar. Another is some humanoid figure, probably like some hunter, one that like is just skilled as even
I
field
will
bushes.
let you know, because you did recognize the shape of the dove. It looks not exactly the same, but very close to the dove of earth and water in the cave.
Oh,
Hmm.
so immediately just like say, yeah. And another one is an almost it's an almost similar image to the one dove in the cave of earth and water. Seems like not only can it eat memories, it can also take on forms of similar creatures it must have consumed memories from.
I was right. They were remembering themselves.
In any case, well, I was immediately pulled from whatever that was when it fired its breath at whatever I saw it from. And well, I know its location. So let's go.
Does it sound? Do you share that information with us, or do you just say you know where it is?
I did say that it was like southwest from Golio spawn, so somewhere around that general area of southwest. Rob, DM, do I know specifically where southwest, or is it just like?
So you're not familiar with the exact location. However, given the size of the entity, those extra creatures tendrilled from it, you are very reasonably certain that you have an idea of where it is, or at least where its trail is, in order to find it. So you think that if you search around the lake from before, At least far enough from outside of it, circling around, you will probably find the cave that it came out of and passed through.
Okay. So I say this to the party. Well, I know generally where we can start our search. We can try to go around we go far enough from the perimeter of the Great Lake, find some tracks there, and we can find the cave where it came out from.
But why southwest? What's even in that direction?
I don't fucking know, because if it was going directly south, it would have gone to Yol Volkaz, which would be even worse.
Would Kree know what's out that direction?
Make me a history check, please.
We're like, oh, have the Vinkosh give it guess as well.
Absolutely. I'm gonna say in this case, Kree, Vinkosh, and Atlas. All of
Okay.
you can make me a history check to see if a flat history check to see if you know approximately what could be in that direction from traveling around.
Oh god, we're all stupid.
You are not stupid. You got an 18. What do you mean?
No, we all have
Technically,
+0.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You are all
Mine
average
is higher than any of
intelligence.
yours.
So Kree, you as a shaman have traveled far and wide, not just hunting the infected, but also just getting the lay of the land, exploring, getting in tune with the world around you. And while you cannot think of anywhere major, as to your knowledge, there are only the two towns that have exist so far, you do know there are innumerable number of small villages scattered throughout the area. Some of them are localized to near major towns like Golyospan and Yolovokaz. However, there are some that are just out there and on their own because they wanted that. They wanted to be away from other people and set up their own place. And you believe that there are some small villages in that direction.
It will gorge itself upon the hamlets, then turn its attention to the villages. We must hurry.
Alright then.
I wonder if we could somehow tell is a hamlet like a
So, a
small
hamlet
village, or-
is a tiny village that does not have a church.
who is
Yeah.
telling Gonfar that? Is God saying that out of nowhere?
Probably me. Probably me. It'd just be
Okay,
like,
there you go.
I'm the
It's like a
small village.
small village.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
technically, there are no villages, there are only hamlets because there aren't exactly churches.
That is true.
True. We
The
haven't invented
closest thing
organized
is-
religion yet.
Probably
Maybe.
those places where scholars are learning the tongue of the origins.
Yeah. In any
Yeah.
case, we should get.
Uh,
we really should
I-
get going.
Point stance!
I wonder
Gonna
if
eat
we
the small
could-
ones first.
I wonder if we could, like, inform them beforehand. Somehow get the information to them.
Do I have anything?
Would-
Let me see if I have anything.
Kree has one, could use Animal Messenger, but I have to know the description or the name of the person to send the message to.
Unfortunately, you are not immediately familiar enough with anyone you could send a message to in that direction.
I guess it's up to me again to ride to
Nyum!
more zoomies. Unless you want to, you guys want
I
to give haste
will-
to a goddamn phantom steed.
I will tell you right now, Atlas, because from what the vision is, you would have a rough idea. Even if you get on the Phantom Steed now and just start riding at as fast as you can, it will still take you a while to not only catch up, but to get ahead of this thing. It is moving faster than other entities like it, and because of its size and how much it's eating, it's clearly not worried about the difficulty of terrain, because anything organic in its way is just food.
Immediately, just like mutter a curse. I'm like, shit.
You can...
Not even my.
You
I get-
can try, you can put the pace in, but you'd be using all of your your big spell slots for Phantom Steed, and even then, that's only giving you so much boost to catch up.
Yeah, I
So
guess I would just...
it would still take you a while to catch up, and you don't know how far away those villages are from its current position. You were not able to see any.
Unfortunately. So I would just immediately say to the party, just... Shit. Not even my horse can catch up to that.
I'm not sure if we will be able to catch it ourselves.
Fast,
Hmm.
even for me. Even for
Well-
you.
What of the dove? She is weak, but can she fly?
Maybe her words can go further than ours.
Didn't appear as she could move much.
We should ask her if she has any method of
That is true.
carrying the
She
information.
can cast spells, so we can try.
She's on the way back over there, so I think so.
Try then.
I don't think she's. We will have to double back to even reach her.
Yeah.
We were already tracking its trail when we found that dragon. Found that dove.
Sorry, out of character. I thought we were. Like it said that
I thought we were
Pat
heading
was
for the
going-
dove, and then Dove pointed us the trail.
So, very quickly, so if you're looking to chase after this thing, you can just start doing that. It will take you quite a bit of journeying, but this thing is not traveling so fast that, especially with, like, say, Atlas's, elk and the chariot it pulls, you could absolutely slowly make headway on catching up with it. Atlas could use his Phantom Steed to try to get ahead of it, but after that thing runs out and he's on foot, he is still trying to slowly catch up until he can rest and get more spell slots. Long-term traveling in order to catch up with this thing, which will take you plenty of time, is probably going to be most effective to just get onto the chariot with everyone and go together, unless Kriara is also, like, wild shaping into something that can help transport people, and you're all moving as a group. If you want to go back to the Dove, you are not so far away as it will make a major difference on when you find this entity. However, it does mean you will have to turn around very briefly and go back to that cave before going after it.
There's a bit of a problem with that.
Yeah.
We don't have the chariot here.
It's with
Actually, where
Hestian.
is it?
It's probably. It's
Oh.
probably
The
with
chariot is currently, I'm going to say, at the cave with Hestian, because as I was telling people earlier, I was telling specific people, Atlas left Hestian at the cave with the Dove, because there was something Hestian remembered in the morning that he needed to ask the Dove, and asked Atlas to go and check on all of you to make sure you were okay.
Yeah.
So, you could easily all go back to the Cave of the Dove, pick up the chariot and the elk, as well as, find out what Hestian is doing, and then all travel together.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that sounds good. Because the only other thing I've got is transform into a bear and carry everyone.
Fly us over there.
Yeah.
I mean, the bear could take over pulling the chariot if Atlas wanted to hop on the elk and try going ahead and slightly faster to slowly get ahead and warn people.
That could work. And hopefully the Dove can do something. Send warning ahead of time.
Yeah.
You would have to ask what it is currently capable of. As you know, it does not have the same powers it used to, due to memories and skills being stripped from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be fucking terrifying if that thing whips out 9th level spells at us that it stole from the Dove.
Oh no.
I
Don't
don't
jinx
think
us
it's gonna
now.
have 9th level spells.
Don't jinx us on that, my friend.
I don't think it's gonna be easy. I
I
don't
mean,
think it'll be a light meal. Will be the light meal.
it will
you, Joanne.
definitely be a challenge, and it's definitely going to be a while before you all actually manage to catch up to this thing, because it does have such a head start on you. But it is also not impossible to do.
We can, yeah. Unless Vin cautions Zara have any other ideas, we can go with that idea to double back to the Dove and then get my stuff, get my cart, and then you guys get on the cart.
Yeah.
Guessing no objections from either of the Dragonborn. I'll take the silence as a
Seem like it.
Hang
I'll
on
take
a
the silence
second.
as a no.
Hang on.
I'm
give
okay
them,
with that.
give them
One of
a
our Dragonborn
chance.
is currently
Hey,
dying.
hey, shush. Give them a chance to speak. Vinkosh?
Wait. Oh, Zara's typing.
I'm barely paying attention. Oh, yeah, whatever.
We should call it a night. He sounds like death.
Yeah. We are going to be ending within the next 10 minutes, so if you want to do so, you can. If you want to just stay muted, we'll assume Zara's just
Yeah.
going along, and you can just listen to when I am talking to people in about 10 minutes once session is done.
I just want to lay back down now.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
Vinkosh.
Good night, man. Hope you feel better.
Yeah.
Finn, gosh, doesn't particularly care either way.
Alright.
Alright.
With that in mind, you are going to begin making your way back to the cave to go and grab Hestian and the chariot and to get ready to chase after. You are not super far away. You are able to get back there as a group within the day. Part of why you had been moving around at the speed you had before was largely due to the fact that you have been, tracking creatures. You don't exactly move at super speed when trying to find tracks and hunt stuff and fight other things. That being said, it does not take you a huge amount of time to get back to the cave. You all arrive. Hestian is coming out of the cave. His conversation with the Dove is finished, and you can see him outside of it, which is an interaction we will be leaving for later.
Yep.
Because I am thinking, even though it is about 9 minutes early, this will be a good narrative spot to call it for this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you in the audience who've been watching, you have been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the session. And to my players, I hope all of you had a good time, despite, being sick. I hope you still had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has been a relatively productive session. I am very much looking forward to seeing everyone who can make it next week. I know, Atlas, you're probably not going to be able to. We will see if that changes. But that is it for us.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone at home, you be safe, have a good time, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye-bye!
Ah.
Huzzah!